Welcome to the test down. Welcome. Mic check 1 2. Welcome. Welcome to the test down. Party time. I know y'all like hearing that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Welcome to the test down. That's 10 times, y'all. Today we got a show called Where Are the Men? The men have left. According to popular studies in society, there are no more men, even though I'm sitting right in front of you. And our special guest for today is also going to be in front of you too. What's up, Classic? Welcome to the test down.
Classic. What up, Ted?
Oh yeah, we're talking about a collaboration. We're gonna call this a royal collab today. Yo, let's give shout out let's give Classic a shout out for reaching 1,000 subs on YouTube's.
Yeah. Appreciate it, brother. Much appreciated, bro.
The algorithm is definitely on your side, brother.
I haven't stopped smiling, bro.
What's up, Kay? How you doing, man? I appreciate you coming on out. Ain't seen Kay in a couple of days, but I'm glad to see you. I saw you over in the bin the other night when we was over there. I saw you over there. It's definitely that time today, fellas. We're gonna ask that question, and I want as much crowd participation as possible. I need you guys to go ahead and participate as much as possible to let me know how y'all think about these topics and these subjects that we are doing today. What's up, Sco? Let's give a little roll call. We got McKinnon in the building, always telling me to be on time. McKinnon, I'm on me time. Yeah. We got Conversations with Soft Rain 333 in the building. We got Kay. What's up, Kay? We got Passport Sco, and he said, "Yeah, work's been kicking that." I feel you. I totally feel you. We all been busting it on burning the candle at both ends lately. But you know what, man? You know what? At the end of it, when you're gonna feel good about the outcome. You always good. Ain't nothing wrong with a day's work and a job well done. Ain't nothing wrong with that, fellas. Nothing wrong with that. And ladies, how y'all doing in here today? I see y'all starting to file in. So once again, Classic. Where have all the men gone?
I don't know. Shit, I ain't looking for no man.
Not a single one, right? Not a single one.
I have no idea. I don't know where they went.
You've heard it here first on the test down. Classic is not looking for any men. There are no men that Classic is looking for. Never has been, never will be.
Never, ever. Yeah, I have no idea where the men went. We gotta ask.
So I gotta ask you. So before we even start, have you heard women complain about this new epidemic?
Yeah, I have.
What are some of the common things that you hear from them?
Good men are hard to find. Waiting on God to send my husband because the dudes I've been running into, they ain't it. The dating market is giving. It's
giving.
Yeah, all the different, you know what I mean? All the different little phrases. Yeah, I heard them all, bro.
All right. What's going on? We got McKinnon. McKinnon, we talking about love and happiness today.
What up, McKinnon? What up,
McKinnon is here. I gotta love some McKinnon, man. McKinnon, I can't sell it to you, at least not right now. I can't do it. Ask me again on the next stream. I'll be here. Coincidentally, the next stream is gonna be tonight. I'm gonna start that early. You guys make sure y'all check in with the Human Experience tonight on the Raw Society Coalition. There's another episode that's gonna come out with your boy and Classic.
Yeah.
We're gonna tell y'all what it's about later. Y'all need to tune in to the test down, and we're gonna get started immediately.
Yeah. Can't wait, man. Ted's ambushing me, y'all.
My friend, where are they?
For the record, you guys are gonna hear a little bit of static. This is her video, not ours. We are good.
Where are they, my friend? My clock is ticking. It's ticking. Where are they? I've been waiting for long, my friend. I've been waiting for long. Where are they? Hey, we're left with the leftovers. I'm telling you now. Busara, Busara, Bumangmang, they've all married the good ones. They're gone. We're left with the leftovers. Not even the Sunday leftovers, like those last week's leftovers. That's the type of stock of men that is left over now. Oh, it's over for us. We'll just have to pick from what's left. Hey, we wasted time. We wasted time. Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. Bomb after bomb after bomb. Listen, if you're single and you're watching this video, watch until the end because the tips just keep getting better and better and better. I promise you, this one is for you. My honey.
Classic. Why is it like, I gotta ask, why is it that like these particular type of women seem to be the most single?
What does that mean?
I mean, you know, let's just call them, you know, modern, aesthetically pleasing. They're smart, they're educated, they've been to college. Like they got all of the traits that you would like. You see a lady walking down the street, and you think, man, she got it. Hair is cute, makeup is cute, minimal, you know, obviously in great shape, got some style to her, you know, some swag. You know, the glasses are eclectic. You know, she looks like she smells good. I mean, why are they all so single?
How okay, so what we doing today? We keeping it all the way real. We are
always
what's the agenda today?
100. This is sport, unscripted, culture unfiltered here on the Test Down. I don't know how they do it everywhere else, but that's how we do it here. We just kind of say what we feel like saying.
Always 100 is crazy. Some days you got to keep it 80, but I feel you. If we doing always 100, normally women that are physically attractive that are single are normally because they're uncooperative.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see what she has to say.
Honey. And welcome to my channel. I'm Gopanish Mange, and this is How I Do Things, the show where you send me your questions and I let you know how I would do things, and I can take it as advice or use it as entertainment. Take it, don't take it, use it, don't use it, do what you will with it. Listen, I'm no professional. I am no pro whatsoever. So I'm just letting you know what I would do if I was in your shoes. Where have all the good men gone? That is the question that we all have. It's just like, guys, the stock that we are left with, we need to call an annual general meeting of the Single Ladies Association in order for us to have
a thing. There's a annual meeting of the Single Ladies Association. I didn't know that was a thing that existed.
They probably got a union.
Most likely. I don't see why they wouldn't unionize.
A real conversation about this matter, about where is the good stock. The good stock is gone. What we are left is with poor leftovers of men. Aye, the stock is poor. Subgrade. Now, babes, I've had my fair share of nonsense stock. Nonsense. My mother told me when I was still single. She told me, hey, my baby, what's happening now is that actually a very small percentage of men out there are actually good stock. Everything else, nonsense. And a few years later, some prayer, wearing the right goggles in life and seeing clearly, I was able to find my husband, or my husband was able to find me. It's one of the two, but at the end of the day, I believe I found some of the best stock out there. So here are the reasons why there's bad stock. Where are all the good men gone, and where can you find them? Now,
well, I mean, I want to start here because I think she said it at the very beginning, did she not? She said at the beginning of her dating career, if we're going to call it that, her mother had said to her, there's only a small percentage of good men.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what a good man looks like. Mostly because I don't look for good men. I do know what a responsible person looks like. You know, I do know what a forward-thinking person looks like. I do know what an accepting person. I know what a progressive person looks like. I know what traditional looks like. I know what liberal and conservative look like. But I don't know what quote-unquote good stock in men looks like. I have no idea. So I have to listen, right?
Yeah.
I got to listen to what they're telling me so I can get a handle, so to say, on what this might be.
Yeah. That's fair.
So that's what we're trying to do today, guys. So this is we are. So when he say I blindsided him, I did. There was no preparation. How does Uncle Plug say it? Welcome to the chat, Joe Jet. Always good to see you in here.
Joe.
Passports Go said, cuz they cry. Conversation with Soft Rain says, how does Uncle Plug say it? A good man ain't available and a good woman ain't single. McKinnon said, good stock in men are the ones who understand that selling their hoodies for $400 are good ideas. He ain't gonna give up until I sell it to him. Hey, McKinnon, I gotta I don't know, man. I might be on keeping it for a long time at this point. Maybe you should up it to 1,000. Who knows? Alexis said, are you stupid? I love it already. It's early in the chat, but we're gonna go for it. Are you stupid? Men can see other good men. What are you talking about? A good man is someone who puts their family first, is responsible, cares, and doesn't gamble, do drugs, or other stuff.
This describes a good member of society. Whether or not you're a good man would be in the eye of the companion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could consider yourself a good man because of those fundamental principles, like checking off those little boxes. But at the end of the day, whether or not you're a good man is going to boil down to the emotional state of your woman. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, we could look from the outside looking in and be like, oh yeah, you know, Chet's a good guy. Chet goes home after work. Chet doesn't have any vices. Chet does this. Chet does that. You ask his wife, he's so annoying. Like, I asked him to do this more and do that more. All he does is want to work and come home. I told him to get some friends. You see what I'm saying? Like, all the things that you would look at somebody and say, oh, that seems like a good guy over there. His woman may think the complete opposite for her own preferential reasons. And so here we have arrived at the catch-22 of dealing with women. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't live with them, can't live without them for sure. I'm not here to bash women. If God made something better than a woman, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to bash women at all. But there is pros and cons. You feel me? So I hear you, Alexis, but I don't know if I feel you.
McKinnon, we're getting warmer. Passports Go said, what's wrong with placing a little parlay here and there? Absolutely nothing. All right, let's keep going. We got some more. We're gonna hear from the people. We're gonna formulate our opinions the way that we do it here on the Test Down.
Number one, sex complicates things. It does. I'm of the belief that it complicates things. It makes things a little, because we're not sure, because now we believe that because a person is having sex with us, that they love us. And sex and love are not the same thing. It's not. So for us as women, it just literally makes the waters a little muddy. We can't really see through what's going on. So for us personally, it complicates things. So if you feel as though every time you jump into the sack with someone and things get a little muddy, maybe you want to take it off the table. Looking back, I wish I would have taken it off the table much, much earlier. I met my husband and I took it off the table and he waited with me. So
do you think that works, Classic?
Not for me.
All right.
Yeah, it might work for somebody. No, I'm saying it might work for somebody, but me personally, I'm not waiting on some shit somebody didn't have to wait on. That's just off GP. You know what I'm saying? If you let, you know what I'm saying, Joe Schmo have it for less, you let Jiminy Crickets have it for less, you let Mikey have it for nothing at all, and then you get to me and it's like, you got to meet my parents, court me, abstain with me, put a ring on my finger to get this honey pot. And it's like, motherfuckers been using that honey to make green tea for 10 years. Like, no, I'm not, off principle, I'm not waiting. But if I met a woman that was a virgin and she want to wait, I'm going to respect it. Or if she got one or two bodies, I might respect it. But if it's been up through there, then don't switch up on me.
So this is a situational thing for sure. I would say that this tactic that she's using doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Me personally, it blurs things for me, man. It blurs. Number two, ain't nobody got time for baggage. No one. I don't have time for baggage. Do you have time for baggage? No one has time for baggage. But here's the thing. We all have baggage. There's no grown adult with no baggage. No one has a perfect life. And even if you have a perfect life, you've got that baggage because of that perfect life. It's just stressing you so But baggage is heavy to carry, and we may want to be those people who come into a relationship with no baggage, but the truth is you will always come into a relationship with baggage. It's about how you see it and how you guys deal with it. When you get into a relationship, you may meet a person who's actually got the time, the grace, and the energy to help you unpack that bag of baggage, deal with it. And you have to have the same grace and patience to look at another man and say that he comes with baggage, but beyond that baggage, this is a good brother right here. Number 3, commitment phobia is a real thing. It's a real thing. It sabotages us both ways. So you meet a good guy and you'll be like, this is the one. I want to spend the rest of my life with this guy. He ain't got to put a ring on it. I'll just stay with him right here. Just be his boo right here. By the side, I will always be there. Then this guy just goes and sabotages.
Yep, we're gonna have to hear that one again.
We're
gonna have to hear that one again.
That's some real important stuff, Tish.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hear that one again.
Look at, you heard all them concessions, all them exceptions she made.
There were a lot of concessions. There were a lot of exceptions that were just made on top of what she had already said at the very beginning of this, of how she got her husband.
We just listening.
Passports goes that she said, "You pimping what?" Okay, 1 minute you're talking about Jesus, the next reason you calling me out my name. It's cool. Passports goes that that's false information. We have to hear it again.
It sabotages us both ways. So you meet a good guy and you'll be like, this is the one. I want to spend the rest of my life with this guy. He ain't got to put a ring on it. I'll just stay with him right here. Just be his boo right here. By the side, I will always be there. Then this guy just goes and self-sabotages. Women aren't the only ones who self-sabotage relationships, I promise you. And I don't know, it's mostly the good guys self-sabotage themselves. It's the weirdest thing. The nonsense ones don't need to self-sabotage. They are self-sabotagers as they are themselves. They are born self-sabotagers because they are nonsense. But the good guys themselves tend to self-sabotage themselves. They overread the situation. They see that things aren't going well, and then, or they think of something out of nowhere, and they think of this idea that makes them want to ruin the relationship. Self-sabotage is a really complex thing that we have to understand about ourselves, in that why am I sabotaging this relationship when it's actually a good thing? You'll think that there's something bad about this relationship when actually there's nothing terrible. And it can happen both ways. It's the good guys who are perfect professionals at self-sabotage. Number 4, you're failing to understand what drives men. What do men want from relationships? We come and we have this understanding that this is what a man wants, only to find out that that man does not care a thing about those things that you care about. The full face beat, the hair, the fact that you don't want to let him see you without your wig on. You pretend that you like everything that he likes just so that you can go get the relationship going, only to find out that the man is like, nah, those aren't the things that I care about. Funny.
I think that it's widely understood that men don't care about that stuff for the most part. I do think that there are some men who do care, but the average man, you think the average man really cares about her having her face beat every single day?
Nah, I think we prefer for it not to be beat. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I feel like that. I feel like that's what we've been screaming since forever.
The wigs, the lip fillers, the false lashes. We're not talking about the cosmetics that, you know, are surgical. We're talking about the stuff that can be pulled off at any given time.
Once the makeup gets past what my mother would refer to as a little powder, it's drag queen behavior.
Let's see where she's going with this.
Enough. At the end of the day, men are still driven by their instincts, and their instincts to want to be there for you, and the instincts to actually want to be wanted. Men want to feel like they are needed, like they actually provide something for you in your life, whether it is support, whether it is just, you know, just that figure that makes you feel safe. Look, we don't want to be saved as women, and we don't want men to make us feel like we need saving. However, if you are able to make a man feel wanted, like he actually adds value to your life, he doesn't have to pay for your school fees. He doesn't have to provide money for you. You can provide all those things yourself. However, if you are able to make a man feel wanted, that is the key and the very epicenter of a man and what he wants in a relationship.
Okay, we're gonna stop there for a second. We're gonna hit that one, Classic. How do you feel about that statement she just made?
I would have to fundamentally disagree. That's where I'm at with it. You want a short answer first, right?
No,
what is
So she made a comment and said that all men want is to feel like they're needed.
That's not all we want. That's not all we want. That's not enough.
Like we're providing.
That's not enough. No, okay, so my whole goal is to be a resource for you to pull from forever. That's all I want out of life? No.
Yes.
No. So essentially, if I summarize that, all I want is to be taken from, and it fulfills me to be able to give. That's all I want? Absolutely not. I would like to receive.
What's up, Billy? How you doing?
There's a list of things what's up, Billy? There's a list of things I would like to receive. So no, that's not all I want. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said I fundamentally disagree. That's not all I want. But yeah, it's on the list. It's top 5. You know, to feel needed and you know, to feel appreciated. You know what I mean? That's top 5, but that's not all. No. It has to be some give and take. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Or not give and take, but some give and get. Some give and get. I don't like take. I don't like take. Give and get. Yeah.
So I have to ask, as far as what she said about they don't need us.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the point that drives so many people apart. I don't think anybody wants to be told that they're unneeded, because it creates the connotation that because I don't need you, I don't appreciate you either. Because I don't need you, my desire level is down of you because I don't need you. That's what the connotation that it creates when those statements are made.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's true. I don't think it's just a connotation. I think that's what it is. Like if somebody, well, specifically for women, if a woman looks at a man like I don't need you, then I mean, how much does she really want you as well?
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like we use words like need more loosely than that about apparel. Right? You'll have a woman with a closet full of clothes and shoes.
I need a new dress.
And there's something coming up, and she'll say, I need a new dress, I need some new shoes, or you know, I need a new hat, right?
I need that bag that's coming up.
But you have 5 bags. You see what I'm saying? So we use the word need loosely, right?
Yeah.
So but when it comes to a man, all of a sudden, the weight is back on it, right?
Yeah.
A need is associated to a necessity. It's actually a very heavy word. You talking about food, clothes, shelter. You know what I'm saying? We talking about nutrients, right? These are needs. If you don't feel like you need it, then essentially it's extracurricular, right? So I don't know that I would want to be long-term with a woman who I'm extracurricular for. Right, I think I would want to be on the list of necessities. I think I prefer what do we call it? Interdependence.
I need you, you need me.
Right, but that's not all. Right, we can't reduce it to all men want is to feel needed, but it's definitely a prerequisite.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would also hazard a guess here that from what she has described, that within this mode of, you know, independence, of I can pay my own bills, I can buy my own food, I can cook my own food, I can shovel my own snow, I can cut my own grass, I can do my own electricity, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm an electrician, a plumber, the whole 9 yards of, you know, traditionally, you know, masculine things to do at home. You know, I can do all that. Then they utter the phrase, I don't need you. And it kind of, in my opinion, it does create that chasm of, well, since you don't need me, I'm not going to be useful. And I think a lot of people live in that area of, if you don't need me, I'm not going to be useful to you. I'm not going to do these things. I'm not going to do this, period. Matter of fact, to heck with all of it altogether. Go find you somebody who will. If he won't, you know what I'm saying? Somebody will. But at the same time, it's like, why would I put up with all of that? Why would I go through all of that if I don't feel like I'm desired?
Yeah, it makes sense. Why would I put my best foot forward if I'm essentially disposable? You understand? Yeah. I'm putting my best foot forward, and you could wake up on a random Thursday and decide, you know what? I want a different one. You know, swap me out like a vehicle.
Miles Baxter says, I would take appreciation over need.
If you had to choose. If you had to choose, you would take a woman that's grateful for you over a woman that needs you. I can respect that.
I think that's to you, Classic. This message.
He said that 5150 show was what is that for? I mean, it's asterisked out, so I don't know.
Yeah, I can't see it. I can't see it.
Yeah, I don't know what they meant.
He said mad respect though.
Mad respect. Oh, okay. Appreciate it, KG. Appreciate it. For sure.
Yeah, so
much love.
Let's see what else she cooking on.
Shout out to everybody tapping in from the Classic Code. Shout out to the chat. Make sure y'all come over here to the Tears Down and subscribe to my boy.
Thank y'all. Thanks, guys.
This one is a complicated matter, so another video will come about this one, yes? Okay, cool. Honey, I'm coming for your neck. Just exercise. Because number 5.
Hey, can we give her some props though for being super energetic and entertaining?
Yeah.
She is definitely fun to look at.
Hey, listen, she cleaned up that static. She in there.
Yeah, like
that little feedback gets situated. We good to go. She's easy to look at.
She's hilarious, man. Her whole delivery is great.
Yeah.
McKinnon says both should need the other, but saying I don't need you is only possible if there's a problem. Both should want each other, and saying you want each other is healthy. I think I agree with you on this, McKinnon. I mean, there's a degree. I believe that you can say that you want somebody or that you need somebody. You know, you shouldn't be, I need you in my life. You shouldn't be on all of that. You should be on the ground kissing feet, but it is healthy to tell the other person, like, hey, I couldn't do that. You did it better. Thank you for doing this. Now I can go focus on this. That's the synergy that I aim for synergy. This is not for all the new people that are joining that have never watched this before, this is not a men versus women podcast. It never has been. Like Classic said before, if there's something that guy made better than a woman, he doesn't want it.
Straight up.
You know, this is trying to fix the problem. And I'm not saying that I'm the world savior or anything like that, but I think diving into the sociology and the psychology that is human pair bonding, we understand what's going on. And there's so much division that's being sold on social media that somebody is us at this moment, has to be the champions, which last time I checked, we were, of taking care of all of this business and getting through it. I've never had a problem like this. So when I hear everyone complaining about, I can't get nobody, I can't find nobody, I ain't been on a date in 9 years, I'm like, wow, what's going on here? Because as you can see, the presentation is immaculate. The delivery is immaculate. There's attention to detail here. Why can't you get a date? Because, well, I look good, but nobody else does. Well, that's a problem, and that's also not true. That means that you have a you problem. So we're going to take the you, we're going to turn it upside down, we're going to sit, flat, and we're going to question as to why you can't seem to find what you're looking for. We get into it. We get into it. Let's go ahead and see what Shorty got to say.
Good guys are boring. Let's be honest. Do you want?
Oh, okay. All right. She hit that one hard, didn't she?
Yeah.
How many times we done said that?
I can't count. I can't count.
Yeah, how many times we said, oh, that's King Casper. That's my dog. What's up? You know him too, but I ain't gonna say his name out loud. What's up, bro? Hey, we ain't I didn't realize that until I read it like 3 times. But yeah, what's up, bro? Big gratitude in the chat. Big gratitude in the chat. Y'all dropped them 3s for Classic. All right, we're gonna have to go through that one again, man, because she dropped the bomb right there, didn't she?
Just exercise. Because number 5 is that you think good guys are boring. Let's be honest. Do you want that in a relationship? You want to get there and you just want your whole world to shake when you meet a guy. That is why you're letting all the good guys go. Because the good guys may take a little bit of time to unwind and peel, may take a little bit of time to get comfortable with you. The good guys may look boring to you because you want a little pizzazz. But a lot of times that pizzazz is actually pure nonsense. Things that you should not be expecting from a guy. You want to fix this. You don't need to fix a good guy. You don't. He's a good guy already. Yes, we are not perfect. But what you think is exciting is actually a nonsense man. So you look at a good guy and you think to yourself, and like, Dibra wa bora, Hana, that thing, babes. You're going to be looking for that thing forever. And you're going to go from one nonsense guy to another nonsense guy to another nonsense guy because you're letting all of the good guys go.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. Having a chick that is like not English first speaking and she is kind of foreign is awesome. Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to take a break real quick because she got me rolling. The delivery, and you can tell because like the way that she is delivering English is the way that they speak in their language, and it is funny as hell. It is funny, man, because it's like they dive into it and they put their whole body into it, and you know that they are feeling what they are saying when they are saying it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you ever had any African homies, but like when they emphasize, bro,
they put
their whole body into emphasis.
Yeah. Nah, she's very entertaining.
I love it. Yeah, he said the accountant rocks. Yeah, she definitely looks like an accountant. What's funny is one of my homegirls is an accountant, and she dresses just like this. So that makes it even funnier for me.
Oh, number 6, you're a little too easy. I've heard that.
Let's go back and talk about what she said, though, man.
Yeah, that the women find the good guys boring.
Are they?
No, I mean, there's so many fallacies that we've unpacked. You know what I mean? So many misinterpretations of reality that we've unpacked on our separate platforms. Like the concept they always say, like, oh, women mature faster than men, or women are smarter than men. And it's like, I hear you talking. When I assess reality, I don't know, right? Because, you know, tell a woman these days, we're not going to give this to all women in all history, but these days in the West, tell a woman, you know, to pick a good guy and settle in and make all the right decisions for herself, her womb, her best interests before 29. Tell a woman to do that and see if she can accomplish that successfully. She could do it. She could do it. I will give our women enough credit to say they're intelligent enough to pick the person that's best for that. But if you assess her emotional state, she would be miserable with that human being. Their natural desire. I mean this with so much respect, honesty, and objectivity. I mean this with objectivity, not malice. The woman's natural desire is for a bullshit ass man. When they are at their physical prime, they have their pick of the litter of us for the most part. When a woman is in her physical prime, she has her pick of the litter of us. And during that time, since the liberation has been pushed on them, you know, since the Rockefellers put investment into the liberation movement so that they could tax the other half of the population, allegedly all for content creation purposes and entertainment. Since they convinced y'all that y'all wanted to work jobs and have equality for the sake of income, allegedly, since that occurred, right? Women have been uncooperative, untrustworthy, and poor decision makers with their womb. Since they have had freedom of choice, we have seen the choices they want to make. Their natural desire. We was just talking about needs versus wants, right, chat? Follow me, chat. We was just talking about needs versus wants, right? You need Poindexter. And Poindexter only wants one woman. You need loyalty and monogamy. And Poindexter only wants to be faithful to his girl and make a good earning as a computer engineer, right? But Poindexter just don't give you that feeling in your pelvis. Poindexter don't make that thing moisten up when he talk. Poindexter talk a little funny, right? But Rodney, you want Rodney. You want Rodney. Do you need Rodney? You don't need Rodney. Rodney got a weapon in the car, some drugs. You know what I'm saying? Do you need that? Do you need
Rodney's
that?
exciting.
Yeah, but do you need that? No, you don't need Rodney. Rodney come from a tumultuous household. Got both his parents, but they don't like each other at all. So he think beefing with you is how he show love. Rodney flinch at you twice a week. You don't need Rodney, but you want Rodney. You can't resist Rodney motherfucking ass. You see what I'm saying? So when we start saying, oh, women mature faster than men and women are smarter than men, y'all got to show me. And I mean it with objectivity. Y'all got to show me, because I look at the results. You know what I'm saying? And the results is showing that there's 1 million more sisters with babies than brothers with babies, which means that all these women choosing between the same 13 knuckleheads. That's what the numbers show. So Tez, it's kind of loaded when you ask, you know.
Oh, it's definitely a loaded question.
Do they find
Definitely
the good guy? Yeah, do they find the good guys boring? I don't think. Listen, we talking about God's design. I'm not even blaming the women. G,
Are you familiar with the Amish?
Not very much. You're gonna educate me, I'm sure.
I got something fun for you right now. So the Amish, you are probably aware, they're a secluded society of people who don't really use technology. You know, they have super Puritan dressing styles, like, you know, they don't wear any modern textiles and fashion, and they don't involve themselves. Most of them still drive horse-drawn carriages.
Mm-hmm.
They churn their own butter. They farm, that type of stuff. Well, they have this thing called Rumspringa. And Rumspringa is where all of the youth who are nearing adulthood or young adults will go out into the world for however many months they're allowed to go out there. And they basically go ham in the secular world. They ham, but then they come back. They put their carpets back on, you know, and their rough wool sweaters. They put the little hat back on their heads, and they go living in their life for the rest of their life the way that they are.
So they just go get their shit off real quick.
Yes. This is a common thing in more than one society.
This is just for the men or for the women as well?
Both. They allow them to go out and experience Rumspringa.
So the women go get to just go. So you telling me in some capacity, this whole get out your system thing, I can't say I'm with it.
I don't think that ever leaves your system.
I just can't say I'm with it. I think that it's social engineering, bro. I think it's social engineering, bro. I think that it's something that's pushed. You feel me? Because when I look at nature's design of the woman, and I think about how hard my girlfriend in middle school loved me. You understand?
Yeah.
Like,
let's hear about it.
Just no, I'm just saying. When I think about how hard my girlfriend in 8th grade loved me compared to how hard the grown woman who done been through some shit with these niggas out here is even capable of loving me, it's way more genuine, way more pure, way more naive, way more blissful, way more euphoric before all the trauma, bro. So
yeah, I would say the same.
Yeah. So this
let me show you this.
When an Amish teen turns 16, the rules change. They get a taste of what they couldn't do if they joined the Amish church. This period of time is called Rumspringa. This is where some Amish would wear non-Amish clothes, party more, and even surf TikTok. But here's the catch. Most give it all up and choose to stay Amish, mainly because what many people fail to realize is that even though about 90% of Amish decides to stay Amish, they don't stay because life is actually better in the Amish than the outside world. They stay because 90% of the time, if someone were to leave, they would get cut off from monetary benefits, and most of their family will cut them out of their lives. Despite popular beliefs, you don't necessarily have to be a member of the Amish church to be shunned. It's important to note that not all Amish communities take part in Rumspringa. Many New Order Amish frown upon Rumspringa activities. But the real question is...
So that's really where you come in at, and the way that you're talking about is a lot of them have chosen in today's society to forego that altogether.
Yeah, bro, you not missing nothing by going to go get ran through right quick. Like, that notion passing through to the masses was crazy. It's crazy that, brother, we are really in the West. This ain't even a black woman, white woman. This is our women. You know what I'm saying? In this part of the world, bro, it is normal. I'm willing to bet, bro. If I got to put together a parlay, I am betting the over on 50% of women who feel like if they don't have just a little bit of a little whole face, just a little pinch of one, at some point, they somehow miss something.
I like how that's a wonderful segue to what she's about to say right now.
This one before in my life, and it hit me here, under my bra here. There's a space
here. I felt like a sharp pain right here when somebody told me I was too easy. Here. And funny enough, I heard it from like 3 or 4 different types of people, men and women. That sharp pain, every time they said that, I was just like, ow. But it was true. I'm a friendly person, but also I'm a curious person. So because of my curiosity, I was like, let's give this guy a try. Ended up being a bit too easy, babes. Have standards. Be exclusive. Let a man work a little. Just because you're curious doesn't mean you have to give every guy a chance. Yes, every man has potential to be a great guy, but you don't have to try all the guys out. You'll get tired. The trick to being a little exclusive is to understand that there's great value in you. And every time you just let anyone and everyone have that value, you get a bit tired. That value doesn't seem exclusive anymore. So keep yourself as something that you know what, I'm worth the time, I'm worth the energy. And I'm going to give a guy a try, but I'm gonna let him work just a little. But then this leads me to the next point. Number 7 is that now you are a tough cookie to crack because you're waiting for the perfect guy. Let me tell you something about the good guys. They don't arrive perfect. They don't. They never do. They never arrive perfect. Actually, the guy who arrives like Prince Charming is a problem. The problem. They never arrive.
Hey, Dark Skitty. When the last time you seen some fine 99 that ain't had a whole lot of forehead? For real. Keep it 100. And 99.9% of the finest chicks in the world got a big old forehead. She got IMAX on top of her head. Matter of fact, if it's in the middle of her scalp, you already know she about to be nice. You already know. Let's not start forehead shaming today. Okay? Some of the best looking chicks I've ever seen have had 8 heads. Okay? Double capacity of the average woman. All right.
That's a thing.
Yeah. What's up? Think about it. What's up, Lisa? Funny that you arrived while we talking about foreheads. Don't worry, I said all good things.
What up, Lisa?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Said, what's good, classic?
What's good, B?
Mona Lisa says she pretty though. She said Rihanna. Yeah, hey. I think we might have cracked the code on the foreheads, y'all. I think we might have cracked the code on the foreheads. Look, look, as I digress, I don't hate big foreheads. I think big foreheads is colloquially sexy.
Completely perfect. There's a little bit of massaging of the situations that need to happen for that perfection to come out. Men are basically rough diamonds. Sometimes this guy is still inside the dirt and all of this hard rock around him, but the diamond is in there. He's a really good guy. This doesn't mean you need to stay for trash. No. It just means that he's not going to arrive pre-packaged and ready for marriage. That's not how relationships work. Are you pre-packaged and ready for marriage? No. The man that you meet is still going to have to finesse you in order to get the good girl in you too.
What? I know you got something to say, Deacon.
No, what you want me to say? I already said it. I told you. I just said it. She just drove it home. She drove it home. Hey, they always give Mr. McBride a reason to sound correct. Mr. McBride, correct me if I'm wrong, podcast. He always says all of them. See, there he is. Salute. See, they give him a reason. He always says all of them. That's his thing. He say his phrase is, forgive my vulgarity, YouTube. He says, pick your hoe. That's what he said. He said all of them hit. Just pick your hoe. That's his phrase. I'm not with that. I still believe there is a percentage out there. Has it become the diamond in the rough? Maybe so. But when he says all, he means most, and by saying most, he's not wrong. I mean, even this sister right here, you don't know her, right? You just walking through the city, and you see her coming out of the thrift store with some bags. She's been doing a little thrifting. You look from an eye view, and if you don't know no better, think you getting you a nice, semi-innocent woman.
She just said she wasn't innocent.
She just told you this shit hit.
She said she wasn't innocent.
She just told you it's hit.
Uh-oh, Lisa. Uh-oh.
Here you go.
Uh-oh, Lisa.
Here you go. Here you go. See?
I beg your pardon.
See?
She said you're gonna have to finesse the good woman out of her.
Okay.
You're gonna have to finesse the wife out of her.
See what I'm saying?
All right.
See what I'm saying?
All right.
Number 8 is that you want someone to save you. Oh, Prince Charming, where art thou? Romeo, little Prince Charming. Men aren't just ready to save women. Yes, men want to feel wanted. Yes, men like to provide. Men like to protect. But they're not just riding in on a horse just waiting to save you. If you're watching this video, then chances are you're waiting for the right guy. You're waiting to meet a good guy. Thing is, the good guy, he's not waiting. He's not waiting at all. He's not waiting to spot and move in and pounce. That's not what he's doing.
Yo, that's a good point that she brings up. And I have not heard a single woman on anybody's show to this date up until right now. We got a first. You can clock that right now. What time was it? What time is it? 3:38 p.m. Not in the other sense. This is the in the race car sense, in the track and field sense. For those of you who don't understand my references, I'm not going to explain it. 3:38 p.m. Central Time. We heard it for the first time. A lady say that the good men aren't waiting for you. They're not chasing you around. They're not simping for you. They're not trying to win your affection. They just, oh, she not in me? All right, I'm out. So the question that we've asked today, where have the men gone? I think she's doing a very good, I wasn't expecting, I'm gonna be honest, I was not expecting her to do this good a job of explaining her human experience.
Yeah, she going crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her finish up, but I liked that. I really did like the fact that she has put that out there, because I always say I'm not waiting for nobody.
No, for sure.
I'm not chasing nobody. You know, I always say this, and people, I've had people say to me, something's wrong with you because you got to go after her, you got to chase her, you got to run her down, like you got to make sure you got to pursue that lady. You ain't putting enough pressure into it. She just said it. The good men ain't doing none of that. Mona Lisa said, they really not. It's a dead mission.
Yeah, it is.
Respect, Billy. You're right. Go ahead, girl.
He's living his life. So you waiting while somebody is moving means that all of the good guys are going to pass you by. Let me give you an example. My husband, when I met him, he was single. He's a good guy. He's actually the best stock, right? What was he doing? Was he waiting? No, he wasn't. He was working on himself. Mr. Personal Development King. He was consuming so much that made him the best version of himself. Not for another woman, but for himself. So you should be doing the same thing too. Working on yourself, enjoying your best life, becoming your best self. Because a good man is on the move, and he needs to find a good woman on the move too. The ones who are on the prowl are the ones you need to look out for, because he's either desperate or he's a player. I'm just letting you know. Number 9 is
that's a strong accusation. That was just strong. She said the one that's on the prowl. So for all the shooters in the chat, I wish I had my drops, Tez. All the shooters in the chat, yeah, fellas, all you cold approachers, long range, pulling up from 40. Steph Curry with it. I see her. I'm walking all the way around the big bar. Make my way over there. She know I'm coming. And when I get there, I'm still going to get that number. All of you shooters. She just said men that are on the prowl are either players or they desperate. How you feel about that, Tez?
I worked in bars and clubs and concert venues for quite a while, especially after the pandemic. It's off seasons, when I didn't have a lot of going on, I was just working in the bar, especially because I don't like to go out. That's one of those things people don't really understand is I don't like going out. Mm-hmm. So my version of going out is going to work and making some money while everybody else is out having a good time. Like I got to hear the music that night. Maybe it was a cool DJ there, or there was some rappers, or I got to be personal security for whatever big name artist that was out there. We got a super chat real quick. Super chats, if y'all don't understand this, super chat go to the top, the tippity top, the tippity top. So super. Here we go. We got a super chat. Go ahead, Classic.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's 98% now. So the hoes like me. I think it's 98% just because everybody not the same, man.
Everybody's not the same at all.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But to answer your question, the guys that I see shooting the most shots are, they're guys that they going, they gonna go 15 for 45, and they don't care because they scored 30 points. I dropped 30 tonight. I mean, you shot 45 shots. You missed the same number of shots as points you got, but I got 30 points tonight. How many points you got? You only got 2 points. I only took 1 shot. That's the way they think. And unfortunately, that's just the way that it is. And here's the thing, though. When you're in that setting, and this is why I tell people that you're probably not going to find your husband or your wife in that setting, because the setting is built for recidivism. What that means is they don't want you to be in a relationship for that long, because I'm gonna lose business if you're in a relationship for that long. I want you to go there, find a guy, get drunk, have a good time, have a 2-week relationship where he buying my whole bar up, and then you break up with him, you're gonna come back with your girls, y'all gonna celebrate y'all singleness, and y'all gonna start the process again.
Damn.
That is the business model.
That's some
for
psychology.
Bars, clubs, and concert venues.
That's some psychology for your ass. Kind of like the same business model as a dating app, allegedly.
Once again, y'all, if y'all don't understand, this is sports unscripted, culture unfiltered. We keep it 100 in on the test down as much as we possibly can. And let me tell you, he said kind of facts. I was definitely knocking them down. All right, McBride. All right, Roxy, what's up, Roxy?
What up, Roxy? Roxy.
Billy said, "Tez, wow." But yes, at those venues, this is what I see. I saw this at multiple bars, multiple clubs, multiple concert venues, and just about anybody who is who's in that industry will tell you it's the same thing. That's why they say don't date in the industry, because guess what? 99% of the time, they dated your homie, they dated your friend, they dated your cousin, they dated your boss. You know, all of these things that have happened are because it's built on recidivism. They want you to come back to the bar. They want you to drink your emotions away. They want you to drink when you're happy. They want you to drink when you're sad. They want you to drink when you're mad. They want you to drink when you celebrating your relationship. They want you to drink when you're celebrating your kids. They want you to drink when somebody passed away. They want you to drink when somebody got a promotion. They want you to drink during the game. They want you to drink during the fight. Once again, if I can get you to come back with a reliable model, I'm making money. So this is the corporate model of what do you call it? What's that word that I'm looking for? Monetizing your emotions.
Yeah.
And this is how your emotions get monetized. So I was with a girl for 6 months and it was great. Where'd you meet her at? I met her at the bar. Okay, bro, let's go back to the bar. Maybe you're gonna meet you another one tonight. You're gonna have another great 6 months, and you're gonna have 3 months of pain shooting your shot.
Why do you think that is? Is it that only certain types of people would even patron a bar? I was AI, Big Chuck.
Shoot from the logo. He don't care.
Shooting.
As long as you ain't Bill Cosby, shoot as much as you want, man. Just keeping it 100.
Listen, man. It's the same dude same dude that be preaching to me about salvation, man. It's crazy.
Same one.
Same.
You saw what happened earlier. You saw what happened earlier. I ain't even gonna go back and put it on the screen, but it is what it is. So you asked me, why do you think that is? And it's easy. In the way she laid it out was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
They know it's the suspending your own disbelief, right? So people who like professional wrestling, and to a lesser degree, people who like professional sports in general,
mm-hmm.
You have to suspend your disbelief that what I'm seeing on screen is possible. And then you suspend your disbelief as to what I'm seeing on screen is not only possible, but this is happening right now. It's live and it's authentic.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see the ideal, let's say that you have a type. We're going to make up a type for you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to make up a type for you. Hey, you be batting 1,000. They want us to forget how to even socialize when we're not drinking. They do. That is why they infused our culture with alcohol. Notice they ban the things that cause you to think higher, but the things that lower your inhibitions, you can buy that at every corner. Sometimes 3 and 4 on the same corner. When you have your ideal, we're gonna make up an ideal for you. Let's say that your ideal is around 5'4", long, thin legs, but she got some meat on her because she does hot yoga. Let's just say that she got some nice C's. She got a cute cute, not too round, but not too angular face, long hair all the way down to her waist, right? And you're gonna wrap her in a green or a red dress, make her look like a Christmas present. She walk in with the cute earrings on, the red lips, the wing tips on the eyes. She ain't even got no lashes on, glowing, naturally, moisturized. She walk in with her high heels, so now she 5'6".
Yeah.
Slender, got a nice little clutch. She ain't got a big old bag. She got a nice little clutch. Fingernails are tastefully painted. They ain't super long. They just, they got a little French tip on them.
Type shit.
That's the type we just made up for you. Okay. So, Imagination Land. Shoo, shoo, shoo. We are here now in the Imagination Land in the Tesdown Kingdom. Okay.
Okay.
We just walked into Tezzy Billiards. Inside Tezzy Billiards, Classic is in there, and Miss Slender Thing walks straight in. The first thing that he is supposed to do is say, "Hello, miss. Can I fancy you for a drink? A beverage of sorts?" She bats her eyelashes. She tilts her head down to the left and smiles. "Well, certainly you can. Maybe while we're at it, we could have some food." Next thing you know, you've been there with her all night. Y'all done had 6, 7, 8, 9 drinks. Y'all done had a whole lot of conversation. It done went from the highs to the lows. She might have shed a tear. And you're there. She puts her hand on your leg. You put your hand back on hers. And she nuzzles you. She ain't even got no makeup on. Otherwise, it would have got on your black shirt. Now, you're even more interested. She says, "Take my number." She goes back over with her friends. You smell the perfume that she's wearing. Let's just say it's Chanel number 5. And she walks away. You smell her. You're like, "You know what? I'm going to text her right now." You text her right now. And she say, "Hey, I'm feeling you. Why don't we hang out tonight?" You say, "I ain't got nothing better to do." Magic, this is my Imagination Land.
Right. Type shit.
Y'all go back to the house. It goes down. And it was, what do they say? Your chakras were opened. Your chakras were open that day.
Yeah.
She leaves. You smell her on your sheets, on your pillow. You don't even want to wash it. She texts you the next day. "I had the time of my life." Next thing you know, you've been with her for 6 months.
Right.
Y'all keep going to the bar. Next thing you know, and it's not a perfect world. The Tez Kingdom is not a perfect world. Okay, y'all, you got a little classic on the way now, because everything was so right.
Nah.
Now y'all don't go to the bar anymore. Y'all don't go to the bar anymore. Y'all don't hang out in those places anymore. And you know what? That Chanel number 5 don't smell as good as it used to. It's time for her to switch. Hey, can you wear Dior sometimes? She asking you, "Why don't you cut your locks?" I like a clean shaven man. This man ain't been clean shaven in 25 years. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't drink no more. Your friends are gone. But because it's 2026 in the Tez Kingdom, and we have lots of technology, y'all break up. You paying your child support. She's taking care of the baby. You taking care of the baby. You go out to the bar again. And for some strange reason, her twin walks in. Not her actual twin, but they could be twins. And guess what? She got on Dior. And you say, "Excuse me, miss. Could I fancy you for a beverage?" It's a cycle. This is how you end up with a bunch of kids by a bunch of different people. This is how the industry has got you to where, hey, I ain't got to make nothing work, because you will walk right back through that door again. Except this time your name is not Tiffany, it's Tanya.
Right.
And there are so many people in the industry and everywhere else who understand this, and they actually play on it. There's a reason why Bad Bunny is playing in all the Latin clubs, even the Mexican ones, and he's not Mexican. There's a reason why, if you go on the South Side, you hear lots of Polo G.
Right.
There's a reason why. We're going to attract. And you, correct me if I'm wrong. He beat me to the point. Now you got 2 babies.
Y'all, wow. 2 babies, 2 baby mamas.
2 babies, 2 baby mamas.
So that's 4 kids.
Still got all your money, living like a king. And guess what? Tiffany gone, Tanya gone, but now Taisha comes walking in. And she asked you if you wanted to drink. And you said,
I'm gonna tell her I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted.
It's the way this thing goes, man. It's the way this thing goes. It is literally rinse and repeat, and it's been rinse and repeat for years until people get into their 50s and 60s, and they're sitting alone in the bar by themselves, talking to the bartender or the bar owner, still thinking that Mrs. Right or Mr. Right is going to come through the door. Now, I'm not hating on the industry. It's how people make their money. I'm not hating on alcohol because that's how people make their money, and that's a choice at the end of the day. All I'm saying is social engineering is real. She said, Raisha, I said Taisha, not Raisha. Yes, this is how I talk. I am Tez. This is the Tez down. And this is just who Tez is.
Why you say this is how I
said,
talk?
Is this your real voice or your person or your professional voice? This is how I talk.
I can't say it.
Raisha.
Oh, that's right. Hey, what up, Ray?
Yeah, what's up, girl?
What
this
up,
is how
Ray?
I talk. Yeah. Oh, shit.
She
3 babies in 3 years?
Yeah. That's a fail. That's a fail, bro.
You know how often this happens?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know.
Lisa said he leaving.
Yeah. I'm cool.
Hey, how many people you know or know of? But you know what? We're doing the right thing today. We're correcting speech patterns. How many people do you know of that you see scroll across and this is their life?
Look, man, I ain't here to judge. I'm not here to judge the public today.
Yeah.
Look, serial baby daddies are a real thing. You know, it takes 2 to tango, but some men like to leave it in. No Diddy, you know what I'm saying? And something, you know. Look, she said it happens all the time. There you go. The chat
what do I always say about Lisa?
The chat said it. I'm not trying to answer no loaded questions. We got a whole nother show to shoot tonight. I'm cool, man.
Lisa,
I'm still chilling right now. I'm chilling right now.
What do I always say about Lisa?
She got all her brain cells.
Oh, yeah, Lisa got all her brain cells. You know who else do? This girl right here. We're going to let her finish up. We're going to move on.
You lack a little finesse. Good guys don't come pre-packaged and ready for marriage. They need a little bit of massaging. And you need to finesse the situation in order.
Pause.
For it to be the type of situation you need. What does it mean to finesse? You mean a guy who's got a little bit of baggage. You need to finesse the situation so that you guys can work through the baggage and cut through the crap and get to a place where you're good in the relationship. You may meet a guy in a friendship circle. You may need to put in a little bit of effort for him to notice you. Finesse the situation. As soon as you see the red light in a relationship with a guy, you're out. You run. You run very far, only to find out that it was a small thing, a small tabanyani, like a really small matter that if you had stayed, finessed a little, you would have found the good guy underneath. Every relationship.
That I'm not gonna stay on this for too long, but that's a fact. Most people quit at the first sign of not getting what they want.
I mean, everything she's saying is in regards to like how the woman can like use what she got to like, I guess, ultimately manipulate the man into being the best version of himself for her. Everything she's saying don't matter because she's not going to be satisfied with whatever his best version is anyway. Women are insatiable in nature. And it doesn't mean that you can't have one for a lifetime. It just means that you'll never have a fully satisfied woman. If she give you a list of 10 boxes to check off, and you check all 10 boxes, the next day, maybe, you know what? I'm gonna give women more credit than that. The next week, you'll get met with a new list. You will get met with a new list. Yeah.
What do I call it?
List
of demands.
Yeah, the list of demands. Listen, everything that you did, that's what a man's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I feel like I think you can do more. And honestly, I just feel like you're doing the bare minimum. And you like, wait a minute, I checked all the boxes, and you like, she gonna tell you, there's more boxes. You know what I'm saying? I made new boxes. You know what I'm saying? He said all this gonna bring them back to niggas like who I was, Thanos type shit.
Well,
needs a little finessing. And number 10, you're sending out the wrong energy. If you're always looking for a guy, trust me, guys see it on the other end. Always trying to scan the room to see if there's any single guys or seeing if anybody's looking at you or if there's anybody who is potential. Instead of enjoying yourself when you get into the room, people see that. Men see that. It's an energy you're sending off. You're not sending off a I'm looking energy. You are sending off a I'm desperate energy. Come save me energy. And men aren't going to respond to that energy. So what energy do you need to send off? A happy energy, an energy that says, I'm happy, I am whole, I am overflowing. Because then the same is going to come to you, a man who's also happy, a man who's also whole, and a man who's also overflowing. Because that energy is not also guarded and just saying back off to everybody. It is open. Your body language is open. Your energy is open. You're ready to receive because you're just like, I'm in such a good space. It's not a I need because I'm thirsty and I'm desperate. It's a I am open. I am happy. I am free. I am no stress. A desperate energy is a stressful energy, and you're going to attract the same type of stress. So what type of energy are you sending off? The best.
I mean, we can leave her with that one because that was perfect. A desperate energy is a stressful energy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, what's up, Marty? We just finished. Where are all the men? We're going to move on to the next topic of today. I'm glad that you said something about that. And the next topic of today is something that is going to be related to this, but at the same damn on time. Does anybody want to go 50-50?
On the bread?
Yeah. 50-50. Does anyone want to go 50-50?
I'll go. What y'all think about that, chat? Chat 333, weigh in on this. It don't got to be 50-50. You feel me? But I just feel like a woman got to put some skin in the game. I could be a multi-billionaire. She going to pay a bill or two. Listen, you don't, y'all got to understand, man. This is about embracing the nature of human beings. Men got some things about our nature that women could consider, messed up, right?
He said 60-40.
It just put some skin in the game. You feel me? Let me know it's real.
7 Little Pieces of Heaven said, yeah, the intentions have to be 50-50.
I don't even just put some skin in the game. You know what I'm saying? We put numbers on it. That's when it get funny. I don't like keeping score. You feel me? I don't like keeping score. See that when we start using numbers and we start keeping score, that made me feel like if shit get too heated, you ever got into it with one of your friends that might have helped you or something, shit get too heated and they get to bringing up the help they gave you.
Yeah, I don't want no more help.
I don't like scoreboards.
I don't want no more help.
If it's real love, don't got no scoreboard. Don't keep keeping score. Don't keep score. She go to telling you, well, I got you those shoes you wanted, and I made you your favorite meal after your game, and I did. What? You tallying shit up? You tallying shit up? I don't really like the numbers, but a woman got to put some skin in the game because I tell you what, if I go 100-0, I'm not gonna like the version of myself that I am. And she not gonna like the version of myself.
At least you know that's the case. Like I'm gonna have to agree. Like I think that us working together is a whole lot better than me working by myself or her working by herself.
Bro, if I'm going 100-0, if I'm paying for everything, I'm gonna treat her like a child. On accident. I'm gonna treat her like a child.
I totally understand.
Yeah.
So this 8 at the table, they had this discussion. We're gonna weigh in on their discussion. We are not gonna watch their entire video or their entire podcast. But we're going to get to some parts that we want to see. Let's see if I can find the right one before we go in there. Oh, yeah, I definitely want to hit that a little bit.
Who?
Hold on.
You think the women are getting the BBLs and stuff because they think it comes with money and they just want...
No,
that's a great question. I believe, yes, I do believe in 50.
Do you believe in 50?
That's the only part we're hitting.
I believe that's a great question. I believe yes, I do believe in 50-50 if the circumstances
8 at
warrant.
the table. 8 at the table. Strange name, but hey, 8 at the table. There's not even 8 people here right now. Maybe it's 2 people behind the camera, who knows? But the name of their podcast is 8 at the table. Let's see if they cooking.
50-50. If I'm rich and my girl not, then I don't believe in 50.
Well, then what do you require her to do? What does she need to bring to the table if she's not bringing the income?
The same exact things that she had to do when it was 50-50.
What are those things?
For me, what I might look at for a significant other may not be what somebody else is. So at this stage in my life, your financial, never in my life, finances were never a requirement for me to make you my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like the intangible shit matters way more to me than the tangible. So when I was younger, I was looks driven. I'm not so much looks driven no more. When I was younger, I was money driven or clothes driven. I might not be that anymore. But even in my younger years, yeah, you had to be pretty and have a fat ass, but you also had to be kind. You also had to be smart. You also had to be funny. You also had to be compassionate and unselfish. Those were the main things. The pretty face, the fat ass, it was just icing on the cake. Pardon my
Cap. He only cared about one thing.
Why you think he capping?
Because he said it 4 times. He said he care about that rump and that face. He said when he was younger, he said, of course you needed everything else. Of course you needed everything else. But if you had the pretty face and the fat rump, you were good to go.
Yeah. I mean, I think most people make exceptions for physical attraction. You know what I'm saying? If a woman just super attracted to a man, all them prerequisites go out the window, and vice versa. Man, you have first baddie syndrome in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He see that thing, and one of them 10s or them 9s giving him attention for the first time, and he used to getting 6s and 5s. Man, he ain't gonna know how to act. Boy, she could have her way with him.
She gonna have a lot. She could have all the bad attitudes.
Man, that's a mark, man. He a lick.
Mr. McBride said, "Yeah, she can't pick the drapes with this one."
You talking about who? Me?
No, he talking about him.
Oh, with Ish? Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, the man providing all is BS.
Yeah, if I provide somebody said, somebody in the chat said,
Vaughn, a little baby, Vaughn all day. He said, Roxy said exactly, no score. Just I got you and you got me. Reciprocation. I'm good with me, unless stated otherwise.
Yeah.
7 people 7 said at the end of at the end, it's sustainable to be with a 10 out of 10 and a shitty personality that could destroy you. No, it's not sustainable. 50-50 doesn't exist in today's economy. Laughing but serious, Mona Lisa. He said, "Oh, classic. He ain't letting her pick the drapes."
Yeah, I knew he was talking to me. Yeah, I'm paying for everything. Ain't no say so.
He said she can't pick the drapes at all.
No, I'm not even gonna like being who I am at that point.
Nope.
He did that. But yeah, like those other things were always more important to me. Like a pretty girl to me was a dime a dozen in my youth.
So do you think that women that are not doing the marketing on social media, do you think they have a fair chance, like the women who are doing well on social media? And
they have a fair chance. I think that what you can meet the same nigga in Target that you meet on the gram. You can meet the same nigga in church that you meet on the gram. Women, if you walking outside, y'all get hit on every day, 100 times a day. And now your discernment plays a part in that. That nigga had an Acura, that nigga had a Camry, and you shitted on him. You get what I'm saying? But a nigga that had the S-Class, y'all didn't give them the same shot.
That's cap too. Women don't get hit on as much as we get them credit for. They're not getting shot at as much as they let on, and as much as we get them credit for. They're not. They get a couple of advances per week.
Warren Bell Jr. said, most men are only looking at the body of a woman, not the entire soul of a woman. All right. I mean, I don't know what most men are thinking, but I can take that comment.
Same opportunity to get to know you better, not you. I'm saying, but those are your own mistakes. That nigga in Pathmark that had the gym clothes on, that was just coming from the gym, or he had some paint on his pants because he was coming from painting his own 3-family house. Y'all shitted on him, but the nigga that had the fly shit that lived in an apartment. You get what I'm saying? He might have lived in a dope ass building in Edgewater, or he might have lived in this dope ass building. This dude over here had a 3-family in Newark. And in 8 years, that 3-family in Newark led to him having a real estate empire, and y'all shitted on him.
Wait, let's slow down. No, I'm saying because little mama that's a nurse, or she getting shitted on too sometimes. So you got to make sure if she just because she ain't got no BBL don't mean she ain't got good coochie. Not like that, but just because
I think y'all put more stock into that.
No, I think men are giving all of the certain body girls and certain looks more of the attention, and that's why women are so insecure, and that's why women are feeling like they can't come.
You can't tell us what we looking for.
I want to argue too. Let's argue.
His point is great. You.
Well, why do so many women feel like they have to get their bodies done?
That's y'all, because that's on your feed and you consume it.
No, they're competing with women. I mean, so women are thinking that. Oh, you're right. Go ahead.
Right, and gave them the answer. No, if a man is telling you what they like, you can't tell them, no, you wrong. Y'all like this. The magazines that y'all grew up watching and reading is putting that shit in y'all head. We didn't make Mademoiselle. Oh, the nigga behind it might have, but Mademoiselle. What is it? Mary Claire. I don't know the women magazines that y'all grew up.
A woman wants to date you. You just said a pretty face and a fat ass is going to even seal the deal.
I didn't say that. It's extra.
Well, I said it.
Bonus. I said the total opposite. Look, an average man outside don't know a $40 shoe from a $4,000 shoe. Some of us do. I said the average. The average man outside don't care if you got on Steve Madden's or Yves Saint Laurent. He don't. That shit that y'all be competing with on your own. A nigga gonna fuck you if you got a Michael Kors bag or if you got a Birkin. A nigga's gonna fuck you if you're in a Honda or if you're in a Bentley. Those are not things being put forth by men as requirements. That's y'all competing with each other.
I don't think you're being honest.
But I agree with. I definitely do agree with.
Rico,
him,
you
though.
said before. I see it all the time and I hear it all the time. Men are attracted to a woman that's.
Can I tell you something?
But you're talking about somebody who I've lived a life where I got to experience a lot of wealthy things.
This is the thing.
So I can tell the difference. Yeah.
Look, niggas will fuck that.
Yeah.
Why them girls not white? All of these girls that they look for on TV, take away Kim Kardashian, take away select few ones, none of them ever got a fucking ring. They who everybody trying to emulate and who everybody trying to be, none of them got a stable household, pardon me. None of them got families with kids and a man, and they out in Dubai as a couple. These same chicks that everybody trying to be in Dubai by their motherfucking self with the sheiks pissing on them for 25 grand.
True story.
Sheiks is making them fuck their kids for 50 grand. You don't see none of those girls with a man and a house and they showing themselves on Christmas with the matching pajamas. Very, very few of those same girls that we all want to be have that lifestyle.
Whoa.
So y'all trying to find
come on, brother, get your language together. We don't want to be women.
He just tweaked for like 30 seconds straight. Ted's like, whoa, allegedly. Whoa, allegedly. And then he gonna make all of us females. My man talking too fast. Hey, slow.
Bruh. Let's catch up with the chat. Classic said, Warren, I don't know how I feel about that. Ray said they definitely be in Dubai with the men that paid for it. T1000 said, boy,
Yeah.
who is this man? Black Mona Lisa said they get their bodies done because they have insecurities and what the next woman looks like and because of the music.
Propaganda.
Okay, he better not mess up again. Otherwise, we're going to cancel him.
Emulate some shit that ain't even successful. Men not making no girl get no BBL. A chick is making themselves get a BBL to compete with what they think niggas like as a clicks on social media. This girl got 77,000 likes on social media. This skinny chick over here with a decent body got 7 likes. She happier than a motherfucker.
But do you think they do it because of the things they want? Like, do you think women are doing it because they want to? You think the women are getting the BBLs and stuff because they think it comes with money and they just want things, or you think they're doing it because they want the men?
I think that they insecure. Insecurities are the biggest thing in the world.
She did say insecure.
The biggest thing in the world to me is driving factor is insecurity. Whatever it is, we all have. Mine might be different. Yours, we all got them.
Speak for yourself. I'm just joking.
Nice with it. But yeah, I think that those insecurities play on everybody in a different way. I know girls that are married that still go get their body done. Like, yo, you beat the game. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm doing it for me.
Hey, Classic. I think Ray got Ray. Could you address this for Ray real quick?
I'm confused. He said he need a fat ass and then said those women don't get married. I think he talking about a fat natural ass. He talking about the BBL girls not getting married. So he made a correlation. He made a correlation. So he talking about the fat natural booty for the marriage or for him to mess with her, not the BBL body.
All right.
He's in yeah.
All right. I know girls that
Maybe she thinks she'll get cheated on if she don't, or maybe she thinks he'll lust after something else.
Yeah, but that's an insecurity.
That's her own insecurity. If you married a nigga because you think he only settled down for you for what you look like, you should have not married that nigga.
But nobody is going to be
you should think
insecurity free. Everybody has insecurities. Everybody's yeah. But I just think, sometimes
if it's driving you to go under the knife. I know a girl that went to DR, got her body.
She died.
She almost died. She got 2 daughters. She had to stay in the DR for like 38 days, 40 days because she couldn't get on a plane because when you're in high altitude, it opens up the stitches and you bleed and all that shit. She got 2 daughters. So what was more important? You getting your body done for some niggas or you being a quality mother for your kids?
You're right. I'm gonna cancel my appointment right now.
And y'all are blaming men on that. Yo, it's y'all fault that we going under the knife. It's not a nigga's fault.
Because women feel like they're losing.
No, y'all, let me.
Women are.
The funny thing about this is she probably not joking. She probably do got an appointment. But
Nah,
why?
I ain't gonna hold you. She inquiring about his perspective on it, like she trying to make a final decision for her body. But from what I know, Chocolate Shorty right there that said that, she actually pretty curvy already. You know what I'm saying? From what I know, she kind of dressed baggy today, but I seen her with some tight shit on, and she don't need surgery. So I hope she was joking.
I hope she was too, man.
Yeah, she don't.
Nah, this is for you. Let's be real. At the end of the day,
I don't be talking about my own situation, y'all. I just know.
Okay. we have to be real with ourselves. Whether our insecurities drive us, whether we believe men make us insecure to drive us, the decision is on you.
Sure.
You make the decision, and I think part of it is that we're trying to fucking lie to ourselves. Like,
you meant to.
What I'm saying is that, like, people, and I say this all the time, like, it's only one person you can't lie to. You can try your hardest.
Some of these niggas get it off, though. I think they lying.
Yeah, really good.
They believe it.
But
we literally we are still making these decisions, whether it was based on bad information, whether it was based on the fact that we did our LexisNexis checks or we did not. It does not matter. Those are still decisions that we made, and I think we as a society have a really hard time saying I fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay, they got a good point. They got a good point. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got one more section to hit after this, and
For sure.
But what you got on that classic before we move to the next section?
As far as her final point, like as far as the accountability and stuff like that, I can agree with that. A lot of people have a hard time having accountability. They would rather go the route of like trying to explain things away and shit like that. But as far as insecurities, people playing with I just think more people, I don't even know if it's about insecurity, man. People talk around the truth so much. It's just like it never gets brung up sometimes. A lot of the times, this shit just be people following the wave, man. Most people, it has been psychologically proven that most adults in this part of the world don't mature past high school. And what that tells me is most adults are still following trends. So when butt injections with miscellaneous fluids was in, you had chicks participating in butt injections with miscellaneous fluid. Just the same way, bro.
I remember when it first started getting big. They was
it happens.
Quickcrete and
come on,
bro.
And men do it too. Men do it too. Yeah, men do it too. Remember when the
BBL Drizzy?
No, I ain't even talking about surgery. I'm just talking about people following trends. Most people are sheep. Remember when the burst fades was in, the taper fade, where everybody was getting the South of France taper, where it kind of looked like a slight like a slight mohawk-ish type thing. Everybody was getting their own little variation of it, but it's the same fucking haircut. So you following the trend. It's the same shit, bro. Now they've changed the way everybody fitting their clothes. Now everybody going super baggy.
How many baggy again?
Yeah. So and the vast majority of people are going with the trend, bro. So it's not it's
funny because this is kind of like when we were in school. So they got the quarter zip thing, and I'm like, that was like freshman year of high school.
Yeah, but it's back trending, and that's what I'm telling you. Most of this shit is just social engineering, brother. It's propaganda, dog. It don't be each individual tries to explain it away for themselves as an individual. Oh no, I'm doing this for me and blah blah. Man, you doing it because you following the trend. You riding the wave. Everybody's doing it. That's really the root of it.
Beard transplants now. Did you know that?
Bro? Beard transplants, little hair stimulation surgery. All of this shit just trending, bro. It's all just trending.
They've been going to like Dubai or Turkey, getting full beards. Like, hey, I ain't gonna say nothing about that man, but that man that they made that song about, they say he got all of those surgeries, and I can believe it. I can. What Lisa talking about?
He rich enough,
definitely. Lisa said, "I'm confused at what you're trying to say."
Oh, what did he say?
He said because Lisa was talking to him, and he said,
Women are children. He said, y'all heard her say it. Women are children. He's right. I work in this field and I have a lot of conversations about this topic, and it all falls back to your insecurities.
So then she said, I'm confused.
Okay, what you saying?
And then Ramona Wilson said, scientifically, all brains don't completely develop until age 27.
Mm.
And then Mona Lisa said, I think that men and women are influenced by the media. Yeah, they are. Which brings us to the next topic of conversation before we decide to move on. And this might be a little bit divisive. We're gonna see. Is this the one? No, that's not the one I want to do. No, we're gonna go back. Let's go back. We're gonna get the right one up, y'all. We're gonna get the right one up.
Take your time, Tiz.
Yeah, they in here. They came here for us.
I can't see all the chats, man. Hold on. Let me
I
go.
don't believe it either. I don't believe that. You know how they say men can't settle on one person.
Oh, there they go.
Yeah, there you go. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, let's run it.
I think it is.
Oh.
Want the dust off?
Kind of, sort of, but one is more. I would say that one would make more sense than the other. Like if you had to choose competition for men. Mm-hmm. Do men have more competition than they ever had, or do women just have more options?
I believe. Okay.
So which one?
So let's just get everybody up real quick. So we're on the topic of conversation. Where are all the men? Where are all the men? This is the question that keeps getting asked in society today, and especially all over TikTok. There's no good men. All the good men are married, all the good men are taken, or they're all dads. Where are all the men? So the question here is that we've been trying to answer all day is, what is the root cause of why you believe this? What is the root cause of why other people keep repeating it? And is it true?
Two.
The second one. So women just have more options than they ever had. Like,
yes.
Okay. Why you say that? Why you think that?
Because men have more competition than they've ever. Just kidding. Sorry.
She was serious. She meant that.
Sorry, go ahead. No.
Sure. Okay. It makes sense to me. So
I would say that I think women have more competition because more options.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
listen, this is why.
Because I was gonna say I feel like women have more competition because now men are looking for women like not only like what you could like if you could cook and clean, like they want you to have brains, like you gotta be able to.
Total different question.
They want you to be smart. I believe no guy with a dumb girl. They want you to be able to bring something to them. They just don't want like the girl that's like la 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 walking around.
Yeah.
So exactly. So I feel like
I don't know if that's true or not.
Women have more competition because now there's girls out here getting their degrees and they influencers, but they also got their masters and they doing this, that. So I feel like girls have more competition, but I know that kind of wasn't the question.
I'll give you guys an idea of what he's saying. So I believe men have more competition because we got to go against women dating women fucking vibrators, women fucking multiple men. So there's multiple reasons why it's harder for a man to, gain access to a woman solely. You get what I'm saying? You got to share her with Dildo 3000, the shower rod, you know what I'm saying? It's just so much things and it's hard because, women, I don't know if they could just, I'm believing now that I don't believe that, how they say men can't settle on one person. I'm believing that women now cannot settle on one person at this point. It's scary, but to me, that's the sad truth that I believe in that.
Is that insatiable? Is that what he described?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's facts. I ain't gonna lie.
I do believe men have more competition, but I don't believe women got more options.
That's a fact.
Not great options.
That's a fact.
Or valid options. Like they think they got options, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Because social media give you the illusion that you got options. You know what I mean? But so there's more competition. Like we get into that argument. I got blue checks in my DM. What the blue checks gonna do with you?
What they gonna do for you?
And that's it. You know what I mean? So booty clapping sounds. So it's more competition, but I don't think it's valuable options.
Great point.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with the fellas. I think there's more competition. Men have way more competition than they ever did. Back in the day, a man only had to compete with the men in his neighborhood, not even in his city, because they didn't even have access to their whole city. Just had access to their neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you got to compete with your neighbor. You got to compete with your borough. You got to compete with your city. You know what I mean? So and then obviously toys and every other women. You got to compete with the women. You know what I'm saying?
Homegirls, you can be with homegirls.
You know what I mean?
Too.
So it's a lot more.
You got niggas in India talking about I would give you. Nah,
there's no boundaries either.
You know what I mean? They out here.
Exactly. So again, I think men just have more, and women obviously they have options, but I think if I had to choose between one or the other, I think men have way more competition than ever had in human history. I believe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you think women got more? More competition as well, like she said. Because I heard your point, but sometimes the educated women don't be, great options. For relationships.
What?
I don't think
that is fair. That's
but
fair.
I feel like nowadays
Come on,
guys are
Ray.
looking for women who are bringing more to the table than just like
Pussy.
bare minimum. Yeah.
Men
I
don't
feel like
woke
there's
up.
something more. Like if you have a girl that could cook clean, she got good pussy. You got another one that cook clean, got good pussy, but she's also smart. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm not gonna go with that one. So I feel like guys are looking for more than just like the bare. As they should. I feel.
For sure.
I just think that pussy is so readily available that it's like if you don't give up the pussy, then fuck you. You know what I mean? So I feel like women. It's just like you in the middle and just grab what you can. I feel like, being a woman of substance and value doesn't really matter too much nowadays because the other women are just giving the pussy up like it's fucking hotcakes.
I think it
But you were
matters
saying
to the right
earlier
man.
that when you was in a relationship that you had the attitude that you had.
We got a question in the chat. Let's go ahead and pause it for a second. Renee is love says, now educated women honor option when men are going 50-50 with those educated women. I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Oh, now educated women aren't options when men are going 50-50 with those educated women. Thanks, Titan Jake. Titan Jake is go ahead, Titan Jake. I know you're giving the sub to Classic, but why don't you make your way over to the test down and hit up both of us?
Appreciate it, Titan. Appreciate it, Titan. Appreciate it.
Titan said educated. What does that mean? Basket weaving degree?
Oh shit. Oh, we got a trained shooter. Z, same convo. What do you say? Same convo and what?
Same convo, and nobody still get married.
That's tough.
She said now educated women aren't an option when men are going 50-50 with those educated women.
Yeah, I mean, what's the issue? Like, pay some bills.
Correct me if I'm wrong, says the smart ones think they're smart and the stupid ones think that they're smart. If neither can make correct decisions in men, are any of them smart?
You got it. This your show. I'm a guest. This the test now.
You know what?
You
Ladies
got
and
it,
gentlemen,
dog. You got it, dog.
This is the Taz Down. It is sports
this
unscripted and culture unfiltered. And I gotta say, I don't think intelligence is the key here. I think that the intelligence factor is overblown. I think that what's being ignored here is maybe people are too smart for their own good. Maybe everybody's overthinking the situation way too much. Maybe it's a whole lot simpler than all of that. Maybe nobody cares about your degree. Nobody cares about your job. Nobody cares about how much money or how tall your heels are, or I don't know, how hard you can stomp in those Air Force Ones. I don't think anybody truly cares about any of that. I think that you're socially conditioned to believe that any of it matters at all.
Okay.
I hope I did a really good job of answering your question.
You good? Yeah. I think that's what it all boils down to. The perspective of the woman, even just the itch, the existence of the itch. And for y'all that don't know what the itch is, quick definition of the itch. The itch is a desire to have a time period, to have or have had a time period where you exercise your sexual liberation as a woman and make less than responsible decisions, or in other words, mismanage your box. The reason for the itch even existing is programming.
That's what old girl said earlier. If you guys are just now getting to the show, earlier we played a clip, and we'll probably be watching some more of her, in the future. But she was really interesting. So we're gonna definitely watch some more of her stuff and see what else she got. Hopefully she wasn't a one-hitter quitter. You know what I mean? She seemed like, she got married, so it seems like she knows what she's talking about a little bit. She secured the bag, right? She gave some tips, and one of the things that she said was, sometimes you're making it way too easy.
Yeah.
So, what was this? Shanae Russell says, a lot of men cannot communicate. They are not emotionally in tune. People are texting instead of talking. They have fake profiles and they wear a fake mask until they get what they want. I I don't know about that, Shanae.
I think men communicate a lot. I
think people don't listen to when we're talking.
Yep.
I think so. For example, in the last couple clips that we watched, you literally had men telling the women that were sitting next to them, and she answered a question that he didn't even ask.
Absolutely, it's what she heard.
And then afterwards, she said, "I know you didn't even ask that question, but that's the one I felt like answering."
Yeah, that's what I heard. She said, "That's what I heard." He was like, "I didn't say that." She's like, "That's what I heard." You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Hey, thanks, Titan. Hey, Titan Jake. I see you over there on the Classic Codes. Make sure you come back to the Classic Codes and also subscribe to the Raw Society Coalition, because that's where your boy Tez and Classic will be tonight.
Yep.
The second half of our show. It's going to be a more in-depth version. It's going to be a little bit more raw, a little bit more. It's going to be our nighttime show on a Friday night for all of those introverts who like to stay in the house and learn something.
Yeah, it's going to be dope.
That's where we're going to be at tonight.
Yep.
Maurice said, but really, shit, it's men's fault.
Expound.
Yeah, Maurice, go ahead.
Talk to me, man.
Let us know what's up.
I got to hear it.
He said that boy a politician, ain't he? Great answer. I definitely answered the question.
Nah, he talking about me. I got up out of there.
Dang, he's shooting at you today. Dang. Hey, Mr. McBride, you all good with me, man.
He know when it comes to the ladies, brother. I'm only gonna go so far off the cliff with you, brother.
Without McBride, did you bring Jake in here?
Agree.
Mr. McBride, they in lockstep right now.
Yeah. He said, agree. Zero common sense.
Go ahead, read them.
Zero common sense. Women want to be in control. And then when they are lonely, they want to submit. Period. Social media has this blown up fantasy. I told you. I said it the other day, Tez. Women are getting to a point where within the next 10 years, they're going to have to acquiesce to the desires of a man or just be alone. That's going to be their options. Like right now, they still got a simp to choose from as a last-ditch effort, right? They have this endless selection of simps. But right now, it's getting to a point where with the rise in man-on-man activity, with the rise of the decrease in the marriage rates and things like that, it's getting to a point now where even the simps are going to start to realize the shit that they don't have to take.
Well, this is explained in this comment.
Older men.
This is not a midlife crisis. They were like this before. The thing is, and I'm stressing this because I'm not trying to be politically correct here. I'm being honest about what I hear coming out of other males' mouths. Once you get past the age where they view you as your prime, once you get past that age, they stop caring as much. They stop simping as much. They stop simping as hard. They stop chasing you. That's how you'll get a guy that's 60 that chased around 25-year-old girls up until she was 35, and then did the exact same thing up until she was 35. Now he's 60, and now he's still chasing 25-year-olds. That's the place where he never matured past that. He never, and that's what makes him go. That's what makes him go. That's not a crisis. That's what he likes. And because he never got one, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. Would you rather drive a 25-year-old car or a 2-year-old car? Depending on the vehicle, we understand that there are semantics here. We're talking about base model vehicles. I'm sure you'd rather drive a 2-year-old base model than a 25-year-old base model. I'm pretty sure you'd rather have a 2-year-old house than a 25-year-old house. I'm pretty sure you'd have a 2-year-old motorhome and not. Look, there is freshness that we're talking about here. And when you don't allow yourself, or you don't get in a position to grow old with somebody, of course you're going to keep looking for something that's a little bit younger, a little bit newer, a little less experienced. That's nature. That is not bad programming. That's nature. It's just y'all don't want to realize it because you think that these dudes are out here. Why he ain't going for a 60-year-old woman? Why would he? He's not married. He's probably still in his physical. In his opinion, he's still got a lot of his prime that he's holding on to. He might not be able to dunk a basketball anymore. He might not be able to run 16 miles. He could probably run 5. He probably got a hell of a jump shot, and what it comes down to is that's what he sees. He still says, I can get out there with the youngest. I can still run up and down the court. That's what he's thinking. He didn't get to grow old with somebody. And I'm not saying that that's anybody's fault. That's not what we're here for. We're not here to say that this is her fault, this is his fault, this is her fault, this is his fault. No, where are the men? That's the question that we're trying to answer, and they're right here. They're right here doing this stuff. If most women only like 10 to 13% of the men that they see, the same guys are going to get all of the women. And so there's going to be males who are out there who are, I don't know, late bloomers. Let's call them late bloomers, that never got married, that never had children, that never had wives. They may have had a couple girlfriends here and there. Maybe some people sponged off of them, whatever. They're going to be that 60-year-old bachelor that's at the bar trying to pick up your 30-year-old friend. And 9 times out of 10, he's got money because he ain't got no kids. He had a good job because he's been focused this whole time because he ain't had no wife, no girlfriend.
Yeah.
And now he's going to pick up your 30-year-old friend. She's going to have a good time with him. They're going to go out for a couple of drinks, be together for a couple of weeks, and then she's going to move on. He was just too old, girl. He was old-fashioned. He wanted me to do this. He wanted me to do that. I'm telling you, I've been in the industry. I was telling you what I've seen and what I've heard.
Yeah.
It isn't any type of ist. IST. This is not an ist. This is a problem. It's not a problem because, oh, he shouldn't be doing that. It's a problem because that's all he's got. And we're telling you why that's all he's got. We're not telling you to give anybody a chance that you didn't like. But as the lady that we saw before this said, sometimes you're making it too difficult and there's no path to success because you're waiting for the perfect person to walk through the door and the perfect person doesn't exist. I know these are tough things to talk about because there's a whole lot of nuance that goes into these types of conversations. But I gave you a practical answer that was unbiased on either side. It doesn't make any sense for a 60-year-old who is viral to go looking for another 60-year-old. He's gonna look for a 45-year-old. He's gonna look for a 40-year-old. He's gonna look for a 35-year-old, a 30-year-old, especially if the odds are if he's in a bar at night, it's probably more 25-year-olds than 40-year-olds. What do you expect in that type of environment? We already, at the beginning of the show, we talked about the environment that is the bar, club, nightlife scene. We talked about the perils of it. We talked about what happens, the revolving carousel of fresh meat that walks through the door on both ends, the recidivism of you going out and experiencing the night of your life 50 times in a year. We talked about this already. So, I mean, understand that some people are late to the party. Please go back, scroll back and watch the beginning of it and the middle of it and all of it. And then last week's episode and then the Raw Society Coalition and then, and then Uncle Plug, the Soft Rain and the King's Codes. And then our special Wednesday night show, the Queen's Codes, where all the women get together and do their thing. I mean, please go ahead and do all of that. I think, did I hit them all? I think I hit them all, didn't I?
You missed Souls of Thought.
Oh, Souls of Thought. You can't forget about No Middleman podcast.
Yeah, you tried.
Coalition.
You got close, though.
You can't miss the No Middleman podcast. You can't do that. No Middleman podcast is also moving exclusively to one channel. Make sure y'all guys check that out. And as Soul's got some stuff that's cooking up in a new channel. Don't forget Sunday service. If you're a little bit on the godly side, you got some faith-based stuff going on over there, and maybe some eye-opening can happen.
Hey, Titan spitting
reels.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, let's go back a little bit. We're gonna catch up with these comments, and I'm gonna show y'all what we got going on over the next couple of days. Oh man, we got some stuff going on in here.
Yeah.
Mona says sub that. Mona, you been subbed. She said subbed. You been subbed. Maurice said women hear what they want. Titan said the problem is relying on profiles, online interactions. Go out and meet organically. Kareem, I'm not saying that out loud. You're absolutely right. It's our fault. We allowed bees for far too long, accepting it as woman's way instead of calling it BS. This man said, I can't say that out loud. Black Queens forever. The men have the itch. They were the ones that thought chasing the box was cool.
Stop. There are two languages that women speak. This is for all the people that are new here. That's welcome to the Classic Codes, welcome to the Teds Down, wherever you watching from. Subscribe to us both. There are two languages. There is a language of a wife or a woman that is fit to be a wife. And then there's the language of women who will chronically date and struggle and be in and out of relationships or just not in relationships at all. Two different languages. The The fundamental difference between these two types of women is a woman who speaks the language of the chronic dater, the one who will be the hopeless romantic, if you will, right? That woman will tell you how men ought to be. The wife can tell you exactly how men are.
Mm.
Go ahead, Tess. Continue with the comment.
What I always say,
that's just,
what I always say in the same vein is the woman who is looking for a husband and the woman who is a wife are two different people. The man who is looking for a wife and the man that is a husband are two different people. Unfortunately, the two hardly ever meet. Men and men activity. What are you talking about? That's property realty. Property realty. Nice to meet you. This is for your first time I've seen you in any of the chats. Why don't you stick around for a bit? And if you definitely got property realty, maybe we should have a conversation. Not with Soft Rain. Have a conversation with the Tez down. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Correct me if I'm wrong. Podcast asks, when does young and dumb just become dumb?
You got it, Tez. It's your show.
He's
bro.
definitely talking to you.
It's your show, bro.
He was definitely talking to you.
I'm just a guest. This is your show, bro.
Young and dumb is always just dumb. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Young and dumb is always just dumb. Young and dumb is the same excuse as the boys are just being boys.
It's not young and dumb, though. I'm not even trying to cape for the women or defend them. It's not young and dumb. They I don't think y'all get it. I've cracked the code. These women are almost victims of their design. Brother, they genuinely are not attracted to what's good for them. It's genuine. It's not like, oh, I know better and I do think Poindexter is attractive, but I'm gonna mess with Mookie anyway. No, she literally don't like Poindexter. He don't make her stuff wet. It don't make it moist. She not intrigued. She only like Mookie, folks, genuinely, until she get to a certain age, until she get used enough, till she get tired and exhausted enough fucking with Mookies and Pookies and Rodneys and, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, after enough trauma, Poindexter become handsome. Y'all don't get it? We cracked the code. As gross as the reality is, as much as I don't want it to be true, for a lot of women, I'm not going to say all, I'm not even going to say most, I'm going to say for a populace of women, it's just true.
Kareem Poussey, that's how I'm saying it. That's how I'm saying it. That's the only way I'm saying it. Kareem, I'm not saying it twice. It's hilarious that someone thinks that you are dating a woman when she's in her prime is a midlife crisis. Let you know the prime, that you're the person that thinks that is past their prime.
It's an assessment, not a judgment.
Here's the question. What is one thing that gains value with age and use? Rolexes.
Age and use?
Rolexes.
Use?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about use.
Use,
age,
yes. Use, yes. Especially if it's used by the right person.
Depends. How much
Rolls
use?
Royces.
How much use?
Not overuse. If you got a Rolex, you're probably not wearing it every day.
Yeah.
Kareem Poussey. Cars definitely not. Only like 4 cars on planet Earth gain value with age, and it's not there. It's none of the ones you're probably thinking about either.
Corvette.
Not even. Only certain Corvettes.
Mm-hmm.
I think up to generation 3. I think the first, second, and third generations of Corvettes, so C1, C2, and C3 are the only ones. Don't think that's an older simp, late bloomer thing. Just because you're in your 60s doesn't mean you want a 60-year-old woman. I said that.
Yeah, we agree.
Yeah, we agree. No, cars value decrease regardless. Well, yeah, Jake. Really? Because 60s or 70s cars can cost a grip. That they're made with a different type of alloy metal, and those are collector's items, but they're not the same thing as modern cars. Like I said, 25 years ago was 2001. 2001 Civic is not going to appreciate in value anywhere. Unless you got like the first 100 production models of Japan. Look, y'all not about to get me on the catch-22 here. We're talking about what you see driving around on the road every single day. We're not talking about Godzilla. Sorry, McKinnon. We're not talking about Godzilla and the GTRs. We're not talking about those. We're talking about your everyday Toyota Corolla from 2001. The same Toyota Corolla that every convenience store owner was owning back in the day. Okay, let's keep it moving. Titan says, there is nothing. Some folks think their value increased with age and use. Reality needs to set in. Agreed. Correct me if I'm wrong. Here we go. Isaiah 4:1. In that day, 7 women will take hold of one man and say, we will eat our own food and provide our own clothes. Only let us be called by your name. Take away our disgrace. Polygyny. Growing old with someone is an amazing privilege that people don't want to afford anymore. No one wants to invest. The drive-through mentality of fast results have taken over relationships. That's right, Roxy. Everybody wants it and they want it right now. Gotta be quicker than that. Correct me if I'm he about to do it to us. Correct me if I'm wrong. Said, get ready, ladies.
I'm chilling, man.
Kareem Poussey. Hey, don't say some people. We know who you mean. Stand on that truth. He said, when the bar machine.
Hey, what's with all the rage bait today, fellas?
All day long. He said, phew, the bar scene in my area is horrible. Just a bunch of immature kids who are happy they just turned 25 to get into a grown and sexy place. Horrible. And that's the perfect place for a silver fox to be. That's the perfect place for a lonely silver fox with a whole lot of money and a Corvette to be at. That's the perfect place.
Yeah.
Sir. Not on your channel, Tez. Yeah, they do it to me. First it was what we call them last night? Them behavior.
Yeah, them. The femidinities.
It was them behavior last night, and now we got this. Okay, Titan Jake.
Bunch of antagonists in this mod tonight, man. I'm not going for it, G. Y'all not baiting me, man. I ain't got no crash out drops, no nothing. Tez, run your show, man.
I'm sitting in my office
I'm
by
in the
myself.
Run your show.
Here. There's no reason that it should be illegal to have this much fun on a live stream.
Yeah, bro. The chat, man.
Y'all done did it for me today. Hold on, y'all. I need a second.
Shit crazy, bro. The feminine behavior, man. My man said, you know, I just feel like it's a lot of femininity. I said, femininity, huh?
I said, what?
You know, somebody can't pronounce the word right. They try to just gloss right past that thing.
He was like, I try to give them all different types of privileges. Feminine privileges.
I understand, though. I understand. Long as I get what you're saying, I can get what you're saying. It's all good.
Okay, we got some more. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying.
Spelling that shit out in the chat yesterday was diabolical, though, bro.
It was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
As soon as I got up out of there, I was like, I gotta start doing it. Okay, they say the younger women are only dating the 60-year-old men because of money, not love. So older men need to get ready to spend that money on the younger woman he wants. I don't think the older dudes don't care, man. Talk to them. They'll tell you. They don't care as long as they get it. What is that language? I don't know. Not true. This is what happens. Never mind. You got the right to your opinion. Okay, Instructor Mike.
Instructor Mike, what you shooting, man? What you carrying, Mike? What's your day to day? I know he got that motherfucker on.
You gotta have some, right?
Yeah, I know what he instructing. I see the Teflon.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Kareem Poussey. I don't think it's sweet Lord. This is only the beginning. You know this, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's only the beginning. I don't think it's about being cool. Men love women and love sex. Women are the ones that think a player is cool, despite what they say. That's why they keep sleeping with them. Yeah, code's been cracked. Old boy is right. They loved. That's their fun guy. Poindexter is the backup plan. Also true. You actually said my name right. No worries.
Poussey.
Yep.
Correct.
It's the men.
Jeremiah. They box overused.
Oh man. Titan Jake. None. Nothing. Not even wine. Overtate. That's a way be the case always. Jeremiah, men get better, more experience, and at worth more with age.
Yeah.
Titan Jake, LOL. Harry Hooven.
What up, Harry?
What's up, Harry? How you doing?
333.
Holy cow! Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we here. We chatting, bro.
Coma.
What she say? What she say? Congratulations.
Okay, we have the classic codes. We have to start the classic dictionary, okay? Because we got 3 new words.
It's some shit.
We got 3 new words in the last 24 hours. We have feminims. We have privileges, and now we have congratulations. Can't make this up.
What was it? What was that Black Mona said?
What she say? I would guess that as older men could care less, they just happy to have it. Yeah. Yeah, they don't care. Talk to them. Talk to them. Talk to them. Listen. Talk to them and listen. Talk to them first, and then listen.
Yeah.
And then talk some more, and then listen some more. That's how it works. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a conversation. 35 to 40 has always been my vibe, even as a young man. Miles, we knew that already. I ain't gonna lie, we knew that already.
Miles had that 40 when he was 26. He was cougar
Miles,
hunting.
I got an auntie for you, Miles.
Yeah, that boy cougar hunting.
Come on, Black Mona. Yeah, conversation. We got 4 words now. They out at the club, they at the bar. You know he drinking that good Cavassier. That's a conversation. Go ahead. So before anything else crazy comes in, I got something for y'all real quick. Okay, we gonna go ahead and do the thing. So this is not, we're not ending the show, guys. I'm showing y'all something. So for y'all, hold your horses.
I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you can take to them. I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist, no stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming hoe, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't.
All right, look, guys. So what we got right here is tickets are available right now. Tickets are available right now. You guys can go into the link in the description of this video and get your tickets for the show. We are going to be live as a coalition. Can we rewind it? Yeah, there we go. We're going to be, the coalition is going to be live in Chicago on February 13th. That is next month, y'all. We are less than a month away from the live show from the Raw Society Coalition. That is going to be an in-house event where everybody's going to be there. They are flying up and flying out to meet us in the City of Wind. We also have a concert by the man known as B Class, otherwise known as AKA Classic, from the Classic Codes. Y'all watching the show right now. Your boy the Tez Down will be there. Uncle Plug, Souls of Thought will be in the building. Let's see if I can get Souls on here. Where's the space at? Can we get Souls in here? You know what? We have to go ahead and just let it play through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
There we go. There we go. So we are all going to be there. And we're going to be putting on our Valentine's show on February 13th. It's for the grown and sexy. Singles and Soulmates is the name of the show. You guys can find all the information about the show in the section of the description of the video. You guys can find all that in there. Make sure you click like and subscribe to all of the channels. And I'm going to get those channels for you right now. So I'm about to get those for you all right now. I want y'all to take time out of your day to go ahead and show us some love. This is the Raw Society Coalition. We have a Raw Society Coalition page on YouTube and across all platforms. You have the Classic Codes across YouTube and all platforms. You have Souls of Thought, not across all platforms, but on just about every other platform, including YouTube. Uncle Plug TV, Same thing with there. You can find all the information inside there. Conversations with Soft Rain. If you are a male who is interested in these types of conversations, Conversation with Soft Rain does a King's panel called the King's Codes Throne Thursdays. I believe it's twice a month. That's what she wanted to do. So can you guys email conversationswithsoftrain@gmail.com? I'm going to put it in the chat.
Yeah, the King Codes was dope last week. Definitely was dope. The men's panel that Soft Rain led, it was dope.
Oh, yeah.
Some big personalities on there that always make for great conversation. No echo chambers. Everybody being, honest and, agreeing to disagree. You know what I'm saying? Definitely was fire.
In the chat down at the bottom, I have highlighted and brought it to the front. Conversations with Soft Rain @gmail.com. That is what you guys want to go to if you want to take part in one of the panels that we do live during the week. If you are a woman, you can do the same thing. Classic, where do you want them to email you at if you want to come on to the Queen's Codes?
Ladies, if you want to be on my women's panel where it's all women, myself as the host, and you guys get to talk until completion, you get to land your plane, give your perspectives, email me and just send me like your social media or your best contact at the classic codes 777 @gmail.com. I'll say it again. The classic codes 777 @gmail.com. Shoot me an email. Let me know what your Instagram is, or if you want to just communicate, do it via email, we could do that too, or your TikTok, however you want to talk, whatever your social media, your number, whatever you want to do. Just hit me up. Let me know you're interested. Just say Queen's Codes, and we'll go from there. Always looking for dope personalities and dope perspectives to be a part of the Queen Codes. It's not an environment where the women should feel, uncomfortable at all. Again, it's designed for y'all to be able to talk, you know what I'm saying, and finish y'all thoughts and really give your perspective without the normal level of pushback you see on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Classic, we got a couple minutes. I think we should do it again. Should we do it again, Classic?
For sure. Why not?
I think we should do it again too. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, and the song is made by me, so for people that's like, oh,
in any type of way. That's a parlay you could take to them. I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist, no stone left unturned. Mash on the gas and etc. Or farming hoe, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't.
Hey, thank y'all for coming through. Me and Plastic definitely appreciate y'all. This was a dope show. Let's run through these comments one last time before we get up out of here. Roxy said, hit like and subscribe. Mr. McBride said, spell check make us look goofy, don't it? Kay said, 35 to 40 is where it's at. Jeremiah said, I'm only 30 and I've been a player in my later days. I'm playing Poindexter. Either way, I'm up a woman. I'm going to keep a woman. Same thing. Shed light upon darkness says solid. Kay said, softball like I'm really tank. Little Joker said, get me on. Hey, go ahead, email them both if you want to. Email. Go ahead. Last night y'all missed the call-in show. How much time you got, Classic?
You good, bro? I got time.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the call-in show from last night. I got a couple more minutes. I could definitely donate to these people that's lovely in here.
Shout out to Baracko Drama. Shout out to Sunk of Divinity. Them was two callers that called in to the call-in show. I think more people would have called in. I didn't know because I had the link pinned on one version of the live, but it wasn't pinned on the version that the mass of the people were watching. We did 2K yesterday. We did 2K yesterday on the live stream. It was a big deal. Shit was moving.
So I mean, maybe we could definitely do this one again. So right here, we got Baracko Drama, and we got our boy the Classic Codes in here right now. and we're gonna watch a little excerpt. This is what happens when you ask to come on the show. Hey, thanks, Jeremiah. We appreciate you. Correct me if I'm wrong. Podcast.
Oh, that's awesome, Tez. I like that. What you doing? You showing them what it looked like to call in. So
yeah, this is a call-in show. This is what happens when you call in. So this is last night on the Classic Codes.
Conversation was designed to go left if they was gonna talk politics or if they was gonna
shit.
Let's slow them down.
Anton said he was going up there. I didn't know what they were gonna talk about.
I had a feeling.
Go ahead, Classic. Go back to normal.
What I'm trying to say to you is that, and this is, I feel this way about a lot of Black people. Sometimes, and I'm not saying this in this specific case, but sometimes when you get into it with a Black person or another brother, African American, you get emotional when you say something they don't like. I had a guy want to fight me one time. We was cool, like he got real hostile with me because I said you got a lot of feminine energy. You probably was raised in a single parent motherly household.
Okay.
Because to me, a real G, especially like when you're going into your 40s and your 50s, you know what it could turn into. And if you the breadwinner, meaning that you got your own kids or your parents are old and you're looking after them, or you got grandparents, if you not there, you can't provide for them. True. So now, do you really want to not be able to do that because you had a disagreement with somebody, because somebody told you to go down on them, or because he called you out your name? That's what a lot of our brothers don't think about. If you the breadwinner, let's say you got 3 kids at home, and me and you get into a fight and you get locked up, or I press charges or whatever, or you get murdered. Now who's going to look after them? That's how I look at it, and I wish more people would. Because if you some young 20-year-old and you living at home, or you could be 30 but you don't have no responsibilities, that's a whole different ball game. But I'm seeing too many G's and too many kids growing up without a dad because of nonsense. What are you in here for? Yeah, he disrespected me in the club and I outed him. That's what it would have turned into.
So I got a question for you based off what you just said. Where should a man draw his lines? We're gonna make
there is none when you're going back and forth. You gotta be built where whatever he say, I just gotta live with it, but it's fair game. Because like with me, it never offends me because I feel like when I'm debating, I feel like I can't lose. I was just going at it with a good friend of mine. We boys, but it got a little ugly because he thinks LeBron James is the GOAT, and I think Michael Jordan is. So how we settle the debate? Well, we'll say, okay, LeBron is the GOAT forward and Jordan is the GOAT guard. And you know what I'm saying? But we was going back and forth. So there is no line with me. To me, there is no line. Because like I said, if I got to do something to somebody, I can't provide for my family. I can't take care of myself. So I can't go on nobody's show. That has to be, I would rather say, you know what, since you want to get physical, I'd rather just walk away from it. If we can't go, because like I said, it's fair game. If you want to tell me, suck your thing, your mother's this, your daughter's that, what can I do about that? I can't control what's coming out your mouth. I can only control my emotion.
Okay, so we got some live reactions right now. Jeremiah said, "I've learned that honestly, respect means nothing. I'm not willing to die for it."
It's just, yeah. I mean, hey, that he has his principles, right?
He said the respect is not as important.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Yeah, see, that's nasty. That's nasty right there. Listen, I get where you coming from completely. So take it as all due respect when I say, man, I just disagree. I think
no, you could disagree, but
no, for sure. I get you though. You know what I'm saying?
But if I'm saying
we got Classic from the past agreeing with Classic in the present.
I ain't changed since yesterday.
Ain't changed since yesterday, y'all. Does that mean you're not doing it for likes?
Nah,
you're not doing it for likes, y'all. We got you heard it. You heard it live here on the Test Down with our interview with Classic while we're watching the Classic Codes on the Test Down. That's like Inception right there.
Let's use me and you. Let's say you say that to me, and I say, nah, F your opinion. Let's go back and forth. I don't like what you said to me. Right now, we get into it. If you got a kid to feed or you the provider for your family, was it really worth it? That's what I would want to debate anybody on the planet with that.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to examine a man by his codes, man, and his morals, because everybody don't have the same morals and principles. That's what I'm saying. Like, where should men draw their lines at? Because, okay, so yesterday we was talking about this, right? Because Corey he was setting a boundary. You feel me? Like certain things, bro, you can't say to me. period. And he told him, say it again. And that man didn't say it again. He also apologized too. The man stood down. And then he tried to stand up after standing down.
But Corey apologized too for some of the stuff he said too.
Right.
It wasn't just a one-way street.
It was a lot of push-pull. It was a lot of push-pull.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I said, to me, this is my solution to that. If you can't take it, don't dish it. Like I said, I'm like, I tell people, I'm like real deal Holyfield. I don't know if you know boxing, but I'm just gonna say this.
For sure.
I'm like real deal Holyfield on defense.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that I'm gonna let you be Antoine. I'm gonna let you be Antoine. And then on offense, I hit like Mike Tyson and Ernie Shavers.
Mm-hmm.
That's how, and most people ain't built like that. I realize that they turn into who is it that had it? Like they turn into Lennox Lewis when you're attacking them. They go down when you hit them in the jaw.
Right.
But when they're on offense, they want to attack you and say what they want to say. And that's how I feel about 90% of society. They want to. I get blocked all the time on social media. I was going at it with somebody, and he called me something, and I said something I shouldn't have been saying, and I got Facebook blocked me for a while because of the way I was responding. But like I said, when you attacking me, if you pull out a knife, don't get mad at me. What I'm gonna say to you about the Antoine thing, you pull the knife out on me, don't get mad because I pulled the bazooka on you.
Yeah,
that's how I look at it.
I'm not gonna lie. We actually gonna cover that today though, like because I think the demarcations are healthy, and I think that people just don't take checkings well when they don't give them. You know what I'm saying? Like Anton I would say this, for a man who didn't want to fight, Anton handled himself well. He didn't want to fight. I would say
I don't think what's the name did either because he didn't swing. He was just talking.
I don't think he wanted to jeopardize his business. See, that's the catch-22. See, that's the shit that make men lose. That's what I'm saying. We gotta have it. We could take the layers of this conversation. That's the stuff that make a man lose sleep at night, bro. You know what I'm saying? Having to get that pass, and then you got to deal with your ego because that's, bro. You playing with. That's manhood, bro.
We got some chats. Let's catch up on these chats.
This conversation must have been better. Look.
Hey, it's better than you thought it was.
I got to go ahead, drop the edit. I mean, I knew it was some good dialogue. You know what I'm saying?
But the real definition of respect never changed. Shed light upon darkness.
Uh-huh.
Jeremiah said, I came up gangster. I seen too many lives lost on respect is all I'm saying.
I respect it. I respect it.
Shed light upon darkness says, so the definition of respect doesn't mean nothing. I don't know how to say this, but it's a reaction to fourth wave feminism. Fourth wave dominance over men, not equality.
MGTOW means men going their own way. So men going their own way is a reaction to the fourth wave feminism. Fourth wave equal dominance over men, not equality.
All right. Respect is showing high regard, esteem, or admiration to someone or something due to their qualities, achievements, or importance. Kay says, a lot of us are alienated and isolated to the point where we really don't have anything to lose. So if someone insists on fucking with you and disrespecting you, it's like, what else you gonna do? Jeremiah said, I tell my little bros all the time, if we're going to war, let's go to war, but learn how to pick your battles because everyone could be your last. Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Hey, light upon darkness said, agree to Jeremiah. Here's the thing. A warrior knows that every battle could be his last.
You're fucking right. That's what I was just about to say. Go ahead, Tez. Cook for him, Tez.
If you're a warrior, you know that every battle could be your last. There's not a day that I wake up and think that it's guaranteed for me to return to my home. That's why the days where I'm in my home are some of the best days in the world. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me today. And if it does, I'm within all legal rights to make sure that those people don't return to theirs. All things being said allegedly for content creation and the entertainment purposes of the masses. But that's the truth. If you're a warrior, you know that you might not return home from battle. Coincidentally, warriors had some of the best loves with their women. Because this might be the last time you in there, you're going to go as hard as possible. And she knows the same thing. She's not going to take that time with you for granted. You do have to pick your battles. You can't just run around willy-nilly, swinging it around, thinking that you're going to knock out everything in the world. You can't do that. But the more ready you are, the more trained you are, the more focused you are, the more prepared you would be should calamity happen upon you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the facts.
Yeah.
If I would much rather be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in a war. And again, for those of you that don't understand this type of language, you need to read the short poem titled "The Man in the Arena." The man in the arena is the one that is out there doing the thing. The man in the arena is the one that's trying to win the championships. The man in the arena is the one that's in the gym grinding, shooting, whatever you got to do to get ready, hitting the heavy bag. That's the man in the arena. You really can't judge that guy because that guy is trying to make it, and that guy is trying to get where he needs to go. Comiculations. Oh man, y'all love this conversation. Yes, you know we stuck with that for the rest of our careers, right? We are stuck with that. We are stuck with
conversation.
Yeah, conversation. Let's have a conversation, Shawty. Yeah, that's what you tell her. You sitting at the bar, let's have a conversation. Oh yeah,
comiculations.
Comiculations. Fem of them. He said feminism, fem of them. I can't.
Hey man, you know how I be sometimes when people get excited, man. Black Mona said preparation.
So that's part of the code language, Lisa. I think it was a code language on preparation, wasn't it not? And if it's not, then there will be one.
No, I haven't done preparation yet.
Oh, sounds like you got another one to do. Better preparation than comiculations.
Yeah.
Upon my comiculations, 2 + 2 is Jello. Green Jello. But let me tell y'all. So we are a part of the Raw Society Coalition, and we really hope to see y'all people come out and watch and enjoy a fun night. There's going to be a lot of things that's going on. We're not going to give y'all everything that's going to happen, but maybe y'all might see an open mic there. You know, maybe you might just be coming to enjoy the concert from B Class and listen to the music, and then sit down and have a beverage with the nice lady that you brought. Bring your partner, bring your homie. It don't matter. Bring whoever. Y'all come out, listen to us talk to y'all. It's gonna be a great night. I don't believe we have a particular dress code, but this is grown people. Just letting y'all know.
Dress like you brought something with you, or dress like you trying to run into something. Do it like that.
You said all 2026. Yeah.
It's singles and soulmates now.
Singles and soulmates is the title, and that's the theme. It's gonna be a lot of questions being asked, a lot of questions being answered. I'm gonna put on a show. You can't put the lights on me and expect for me not to put on a show. I get all energized.
Open mic would be dope. That would be dope.
Open mic would be dope. We're gonna have a panel there. There's gonna be some people that are gonna be moving parts as a part of the show. We have a question box section where you guys are gonna be able to ask the panel a question, or even just to make a statement. Just don't say nothing weird because we have security, and I won't hesitate.
Come on, man. We ain't gonna have no drama. Good energy. I don't want the negativity around me. Yeah.
Outside of the venue concert area that we're going to be in, there's going to be a nice open bar with traditional slots and pool tables and pretty much anything you could want out of a location. To be honest, the weather's going to be pretty decent from what the almanac says, if you believe in that sort of thing. I really hope to see a lot of y'all there, and make sure y'all say that, hey, we watch y'all show. That's going to be the biggest compliment of the night. We watch y'all show. Tonight, there's going to be a show on the Raw Society Coalition channel called The Human Experience. It will be, again, with your boys, Classic and Tez. We might go a little bit later tonight since we went pretty long today. We might go a little bit later tonight, but please show up and support.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Lisa, always Lisa.
Chat 333 don't play about me, man.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah.
So we showed y'all what was up. We talked to y'all about what was up. We're not done. But this is goodbye for now. And what does Classic always say?
Man, if you don't do nothing else, stick to the codes.
Find the Tez.
Welcome to the Tears Down. Welcome.
Finally, Tez.
Mic check 1 2. Welcome. Welcome to the Tears Down.
Party time.